Hey, Aaron. What's up, Ozzy? That's right, Aaron and Ozzy, my boys. How you two doing tonight? Well, I'm doing very well. Got some stuff done. Yeah, I'm doing good. Glad to hear you guys are doing well. I'm still waiting for Ron. Gotcha. That's what Carathos calls it. I know that. I'm still waiting for everyone to show up. So we'll see. It might be let's play some games night if nobody shows up. We were supposed to be doing like one of the talkie ones tonight. But it looks like we're going to be doing one of the who won the $100? Well, that would be Jedi Greg and Attack Dog. You guys can catch Jedi Greg's stream. I dip out? What happened? Oh, there it is. You guys can catch Jedi Greg's stream. He's a very good streamer. He does art. So he does like logos for a bunch of people. I'll just go ahead and jump in. I'm just sitting here. I got everything ready. But yeah, it was a pretty epic match. I mean, the final match was Downtown and Merman. What's Jedi Greg's stream called? It's Jedi Greg on Twitch. I think he's got a few thousand followers, so I feel like if you put anything reasonably close to there, you should be able to see him. Yeah, hop in. It's community night. Anyone can hop in. If we're playing, we try to include everyone. Yeah, I get it. That's a bummer. I'm not quite sure what happened, but I think what we'll do next time is, I don't know yet. We might have like a few games in a night instead of having them all in a row, so we can focus on individual games more. Hey, what's up, Aaron? Wait, Ozzy, where's your Rocket League? You deleted it again? I feel like you deleted it before. Aaron, I can't invite you. It physically won't let me.
Go. Hola.
There he is. Why'd you delete it in the first place? Stream's gone. It's back. I don't know what's happening. I didn't lose stream on my end.
Let's play Cash first.
All right.
Let's play casual first. Let's play Cash.
I have 0 drop frames, Ozzy. You can hear me, right?
I just clicked off on it, but yeah.
I meant like, no, you couldn't hear me at all.
Oh yeah.
I didn't have my headset on.
I was just watching the screen. That's the only reason I could hear you.
Yep.
What the crap? We just joined and already lost? And why is
Yeah.
it 4-2?
Because they forfeited. That's the downside of casual. You get bored. Well, you gotta get better then.
Hey, Jokey.
Yo, what's up?
Oh, there's Jokey.
Yep.
How you doing, sexy man?
Thinking about you all day, every day. What's up, man?
You gotta think about different stuff.
Oh, Jokey, I want to thank
gotta
you
read.
again. That site you gave me,
Yeah.
it saved me like $80
Hell yeah.
for all the games I got.
No
G2A.
problem, bro.
Yeah, the G2A thing. That
Did you use
thing
my-
is baller.
Did you use my G2A code?
Whoops.
Oh, you had a code?
Literally, when you type in G2A into my thing, it puts a referral code. So every time you do it, it sends it towards charity on my
Okay.
behalf.
I didn't know that, and
It's all good. It's all good. No worries, man. I'm just messing with you. I'm glad you
I
got the
did-
game. So that's what's up.
I did post in other discords that they should get G2A, so that should count. This should count, right?
Hey,
I wish it would count that.
hey, Aaron, what a server did you put us in, man?
I have honestly no clue. I just used the US West one that I was usually in.
No, you didn't.
I just use whatever one it suggests.
No, you didn't.
Let's leave the match real quick, because I have no clue what just happened. I was on West, and it just...
Dude,
I
your
just use
ping was
whatever
at
one it
450. Dude, this guy puts us in a match, and it's like a billion ping.
Dang.
I honestly, where do you go to change the server you're in? I forgot.
Oh god,
What time are we doing the community stream, Ola?
we're doing it now. We're waiting for it. I'm live right now.
Oh, you're live right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Then that gives me time to set my stuff up then real quick. Alright, I'll be right back. One sec.
It's under casual. I can't see it. So when you go to casual, it says arenas and regions at the top right corner.
Oh yes. I go to regions. I'll go to US West, right?
Sure. Or recommended. It doesn't really matter. Just not what I can only assume was Oceania or Middle East. I don't know, whatever the two furthest ones for us are. UK would only put me at 130.
So it even made your ping that bad?
Yeah.
That's very rare, I'm not gonna lie.
Well,
Your ping is like god tier.
yeah, we're at West right now. I can tell because my ping's 60. COD later, I mean, we can see what's going on. Tuesdays are more the gaming streams, but possibly. I mean, depends if it's just me and Jokey. Jokey, do you still have COD? Can't hear.
Yeah, he said he was setting stuff up for the community stream. I'd turn my camera on if you want. It's very crappy.
No, that's
I
all
thought
right.
Krim was supposed to be here.
Krim was supposed to be here. So was D-Pad. We're supposed to have basically a full crew. Then everyone's like,
Yeah, it'd be
nah.
the first time that the full crew was here, except for the first time I ever watched y'all on the community stream.
Yeah, Jokey's muted. Yeah, we used to have regularly on Saturdays at least 4 people.
But I'm also aware that you used to do Rocket League every Saturday, so that's also a game. It's not just like people talking.
Right. We started the podcasting recently, but the biggest thing is we used to do just community game nights where we'd have like 8 to 10 people in here from the Discord playing. We couldn't find one that everybody had and wanted to play.
Until y'all started getting all about it Rocket League.
No, that's just me. I started getting all into Rocket League. It's the easiest game to play. We can play up to 8 people if we need to.
Man, well, I'm sucking still.
It's casual. I'm not really worried. Oh, I missed. Boo. I was playing all right earlier. These guys are way better than you.
I think I was not gonna lie. Yesterday when I didn't get in the tournament, I was super mad.
Well, I don't know what you
Not
all
sure if
did.
Honestly, I had no clue either because we clicked it and it was 30 seconds left and we said join, and then it just stopped and I was waiting for it to say generating bracket, you know, because that's what we did last time whenever I joined the tournament with you. But it never said anything after we clicked the join button. It just stopped saying stuff.
Really?
I don't know what happened.
Why'd you guys wait till 30 seconds? That's the real question here. That's on target. Oh, he saved it.
Yeah. But they're okay enough.
Oh.
I didn't have any
Basically, you in
boost
all
the entire
streams,
round.
yeah. What's that?
I didn't have like any boost the entire round.
Yeah, pick up dimes, man. Those dimes are important.
I haven't figured out the moving patterns yet.
They don't move.
No, like the driving patterns where you get the best optimal amount of boost.
Oh, just drive over them. It's better to
I know
know
you
where
just
they're
drive
at
over 'em.
versus set patterns. You know what I mean? I scored that for
Mhm.
him.
We're getting destroyed by a bunch of cash.
I mean, it's basically 2v1.
Yeah, I mean, really, it is. I'm sorry about that.
It's okay. It's just a game, man. You just got it. You just started playing it. If I was really good, I wouldn't need you. But I'm not. I'm like just a little bit better than you.
I've been getting a little better when I ping's okay. It's just my Wi-Fi is shared by everyone in my entire house.
Yeah, that makes it hard.
Especially when you live with 7 people. Oh, I missed that. That show should have been a good one. That's cool. Nice shot.
You are iconic to the stream. Been here for a long time, Ozzy. Although you disappear sometimes.
I think
Oh,
I just
I
call him
missed
Ozzy the Ozzy.
I thought you were gonna hit that. You didn't even touch it.
No, yeah. My ping spiked right there.
Yeah, it did.
I couldn't
Jesus.
see crap. I got that hit there. I hit you there.
Oh, that's in.
That may go in. Nope. Just hit the corner.
Oh, and I blew up his teammate. Oh, so sad. They had the opportunity.
Death and misery. Oh, I thought he was gonna go straight at me. He didn't.
I don't have any boost. Hopefully that goes in.
It goes. Yeah, that's in.
Yes, you disappear into your shell.
At least he's not like Shane Dave Smith, who comes in retirement for like 5 months and then comes out for one stream.
Yeah, I mean,
No, that's like
he
fully
has
shelled,
his
you know?
reasons. He didn't have a
Yeah,
job when he started streaming, and then he got one. It's like,
From what I hear, he met most of the people that are like in the Discord and stuff, like the streamers.
yeah, he is one of the people that brought us all together.
Oh shoot, I was trying to hit that back.
Oh, pushing me out of the way. You guys are that bad?
Got demoed one. It's a 1v2 now. Or 1v1.
No. He was there before me. Getting warmed up.
Oh, Ozzy's here now.
Oh, what's
Let me
up,
hear a
Ozzy?
crikey, please.
Oh, I missed. That was an open shot.
Can I hear
No.
a crikey, Ozzy? Nah, I don't have the boost.
What's up, Ozzy?
Nothing much, yourself.
I'm just hanging out. If everyone shows up, you guys might have to
I
dip
got-
out, but
Yeah, I got Rocket League installing right now.
oh, good.
Oh, I love that accent, bro.
Or Australia, mate.
Yes, please say crikey.
Crikey.
Oh, yes. Say bloody crikey.
Wait, do you know who Mully is? Not like personally, but
Yes, I know who Mully and Josh Dubb is.
yep.
And Rekid.
Yeah, Rekid.
And Zuki and Eddie VR and You'll never.
How close is it to being done installing?
Yeah, there was a.
Well, it's on 6%.
I'm part of a
Oh,
Discord
okay.
that is like Smashing is one of the
Yeah.
you guys. Smashing Your Pal VR.
Smashing loads of people.
Yeah, that's my loose connection I have with those guys. Friend of a friend of a friend.
You mean like the people who did the Nono Square?
Yep.
Oh no!
Yeah, Juicy.
Don't touch me here.
that was
this
Juicy.
is my Nono here.
We're in competitive.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
Crikey. I'm also quarter
it's
Irish.
just golds. It's fine. I'm fine with losing my rank a little.
Of course you are. I'm just kidding.
Well, you said
I'm
you
gonna
just beat it. We're in silver, okay? Beating some golds ought to be good for you. At least we aren't playing plats.
Hey, look, have you ever played
That's it.
Deep Rock?
Have I ever played what?
Deep Rock.
No.
Ah,
Wait. Say it again. I had to turn you up a little bit.
Skate Rock. Have you ever
Deep-
played Skate Rock?
Nope.
no, it's Deep Rock, mate.
State Rock. It's State Rock, mate.
Deep Rock, mate.
Mate.
Deep Rock.
Crikey.
Don't you make me.
You have like the
You know.
worst Australian accent, Aaron.
Thank you. I work on it very hard.
Everyone that
Rocky.
tries then doesn't have a very good one.
I do what most people do, and I overplay the accent just like how everyone does overplays country, you know? Where it's like, well, hello there, you know? That's not at all what country sounds like.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. Maybe it's like Texan type country, like where Krim lives, but it's not like country like Arkansas. And Texas does not count really country.
Family friendly stream or
Oh, come on, boo. Oh, you hit me.
I was
Is
trying to
this
hit
a
the
family
ball. The
friendly
ball was
stream?
coming like right on your behind.
I love.
What's up?
Is this a family friendly stream at the moment or?
No?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I don't think there is an O-log stream that's family friendly. Friendly.
Hey, Aaron, we don't say mate too much. We don't really say mate too much. Our mate is basically cunt.
Yeah, I believe that.
I got you, mate.
Mate down here is kind of an insult.
Really?
It's kind of an insult.
Yeah. We call our mates cunts and then call cunts mate.
O-log, you hit me into the wall.
I mean, I guess I understand that. Like when I was working for one company, and we only called people we thought were douchebags, sir.
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah.
I missed it. I missed it.
And you weren't expecting me to do any of that.
Hmm. No, I literally hit boost instead of jump.
Deep Rock Galactic. Game of Dwarves.
No, I'll have to check it out though.
Yeah, it's a pretty fun game. It's basically you mine and kill spiders.
So it's Minecraft.
You kill spiders and do mining things. You're basically a dwarf. My class is a driller.
Just to warn you, sometimes I have schizophrenia where I say Winston Churchill quotes.
That's not schizophrenia.
I don't know what it's
What?
called. I have multiple personality disorder.
Bipolar.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, I tried to
Yeah,
fake him
I'm
out.
used,
Let you get the
I'm
score.
used to that. I've got families that are schizophrenics and bipolars. Yeah.
Goal. Nice shot. And it gave me an assist for that too. I did not deserve those points.
No, you don't.
How does it be a silver tournament winner?
I mean, a little bit
Right.
depressing. I lost the silver tournament today, though.
Really?
Yeah, because
120.
the second time in a row I've had someone dip out on me. Like, as far as like quitting.
Mhm.
We probably could have won it if it wasn't for that.
Was Jokey muted?
He's getting
Because
some
he's
stuff
gonna
ready.
set up stuff for
You got that?
the like actual stream. This is just, I'm guessing that's just a warm up until the actual people get here.
Alright, I'm here.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Jokey.
Thanks, man.
Oh, there's Jokey. What's up, Jokey?
I scored
Yeah,
that
how
for
you doing?
him.
I really do enjoy this. Sometimes I really do enjoy playing this game.
Yeah, but it's funner when you have an Australian. I wonder if the stream can hear me.
Oh, I should have hit that.
Oh no, I have no boost. Yeah, they got it.
What in the world happened? I did not see
playing.
that one at all.
And some blood airport. Bloody hell, mate.
Well, what happened was the teammate bumped into each other very luckily. And you weren't there to
Oh,
play
they were-
defense.
Oh, okay. I was in a schizophrenic stage where I could not see crap. Oh, okay. The ball is going this direction. Hit it, jump. What? I'm confused. I'm gonna stand still for a second. Okay.
Calm down. Don't worry, mate. Not that bad.
Okay. Stop hitting me.
I feel like my brain's at like 400 right now.
It's okay. Don't stress.
Oh, I turned too early.
Every
get
time
boost.
I'm in a game with Olog, I always
like
have
I didn't
bad
have ping out
we
with that shot.
Okay.
Sorry if I keep bumping into you.
You're apologizing to the other team. I don't appreciate it. Bump them
No, I
because they
bumping
keep
into
pushing me
you.
around.
Or is it maybe just
Oh no! I thought it was in. We're going into overtime unless they score right here. It's just you.
Over. Hmm.
God, you hit that. I was not in position.
see, I can do some stuff sometimes.
Yeah, that's not a knife. This is a knife.
All right, Crocodile Dundee.
Crocodile
No.
Dundee.
Crocodile Dundee.
I know he's like a national hero.
No, Steve Irwin.
Steve Irwin.
Steve Irwin. Yeah. Fucking got hit by a taser rag. Sad.
You know Sir Ian McKellen was actually named a knight by the Queen? That would be so cool.
Well, that's why he's Sir Ian.
I know, but like, it's so cool. I didn't know that until like last year.
Oh, bad hit.
So like watching all those X-Men movies, and I was like, why is he called Sir Ian McKellen?
Hit it! Hit it! Oh
Like,
God!
Don't die on me yet. Don't die on me yet.
Where the fuck did zombies go today? What the fuck? Oh, they're still there downtown. Yep.
Oh shit, I missed that bad. No.
Don't let them. Don't let them. Don't let them.
Nope.
Did I do something there? No. Okay.
I've already got a kill in COD.
Oh no, I
I'm
missed
fucking
it.
legend. Fucking legend, mate.
That was actually a good shot too. Oh.
Let's
Yes!
go.
Let's go! Let's go.
Dude, that was the hardest carry I've ever had in my life, Aaron. I'm just gonna say that out loud right now.
I got a question. Who's Tony's cool?
I think he's friends with Jokey.
Oh, Tony at Law? I think it is.
No,
Hey,
it
what's
says
up, Pablo?
Tony. Hello.
We are not doing another one of those, mate. I'm not doing another one of those. Do you want to quit Rocket League now?
What's Jokey doing?
Nothing. Just chilling. What are you doing?
Jokey,
Tony
you
is
want to play
cool
Rocket League?
joined. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we can all play a game. Oh, we can play that one game that I always die in. What's it?
Which one?
Where you're imposter.
Among Us?
Hmm.
Among Us.
Yeah, that's the one.
I'm gonna start back Among Us streams.
If I'm not dead, I'm the killer.
Among Us.
Yeah. I deleted Among Us because I needed space for Discord.
You're not in Rocket League? Jokey, you want to play some Rocket League?
I'm good.
Yeah,
I'll be
I'm
here
not-
talking to you guys.
Tony, you want to play Rocket League?
Grim, are you getting in here?
Wait, are you playing on? What are you playing on? Console.
Rocket League?
Yeah, what console?
What?
No, I'm playing on PC, so I need your Epic ID.
Wait, it's on PC.
Rocket League, yeah.
Yeah, you have it on PC and on PS4, but you can crossplay. It's one of the few games PS4 allows crossplay with.
Been lurking since the start. Why aren't you in the voice chat, dummy?
I'm not. I could play,
Question. That is a good question.
but I don't know how much time.
I'm gonna cut out for a second. I gotta replace my battery.
Who's Omaka Trolls?
Cool.
Omeka?
Malaka trolls.
What you doing, fucking guy?
Alright. I'm back. Umaki
So,
Trolls, is that who you're
Right
asking?
or all?
That's Pablo God.
Oh, okay.
What's going on?
When is Audio gonna join?
I have no idea. He's always late.
Yeah, I know he's
Every time.
Well, what about like D-pad?
Keypad is
Is
usually
Marman-
streaming right now, but I don't think he is.
Barman gonna join?
Merman? No, he only sometimes is in this. I think he's still busy.
Jokey,
Yeah, what's up?
I think they stopped selling the Game of Thrones Telltale series.
What? Really?
Cause I can't seem to find that game.
I'll look
That
for it.
game was shite.
Because when the company went down, they did have to sell some of their assets and take some things off the store. From what they said. So that
As long
may
as
be
it's
one
not the
they
Batman
took off.
Telltale series, I don't care.
I got it right here. I found it
I
on
think they
YouTube.
did.
Batman Telltale is amazing. The
I
Wolf
don't know
one
if
was
the
good.
keyword.
Ozzy, how close is your game to getting done?
It's on 11%. I don't have exactly the fastest internet.
We can just hop in
Hmm?
another game.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do casual because I don't want you to have to hard carry again. You know, your back,
Oh, it
your
doesn't
back
matter.
gets tired after a while. You know, backs get tired after a while, you know?
Nah. Gets me better at the game.
Is there a limit on how many people you can have in a Discord call?
No.
I mean, I could put a limit on there.
I was just wondering.
Well, you don't want to send me?
No, I was wondering if... No, I was wondering because...
I'm
I was...
just kidding.
Like, I have a limit on some channels. For instance, Three Kingdoms channel, because you can only do a co-op with 2 people, so might not want people in there.
I just now got Rome 2, I got Attila, and I got Medieval 2 again, and then I got Hoi 4 today. I got Hoi 4 for $5 for when it's usually like 50 because of the site that
What about the deal?
I did not get the DLC, but the DLC I could easily get. I don't care.
Or you don't even have to get it. You can just play with someone. DLC.
Yeah, someone bought me Hoi 4 so I'd play with somebody else, and I was like, oh, yeah. I'm not
It
actually
seems like that
all about
same
that
Dave
game.
person was really liked Hoi 4 because he was always active in that chat. From what I've seen, I like going back and stuff.
Yeah, Jokey tried to teach me how to play Hoi 4. Remember that, Jokey?
Yeah, I had like a whole crap load of people just jump in my stream because I just put lessons learned on Hoi 4. And everybody just jumped in and started listening to me lecture on teaching somebody how to play Hoi. And I had people commenting like, "Oh, please go back. Can you explain that again?" And I was just like, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
It
honestly,
was great though.
like
Maybe that
a
should be
Hoi
your,
4 tutorial stream would
I-
probably be pretty popular.
Right.
You can make that a Fiverr job.
The game is still pretty popular on stream and on just Twitch. There's like 3,000 people watching it. That game's from like
It's gonna be hard for it to
2012?
die out.
when did that game come out?
2016.
2016.
Mm-hmm. It's still going.
Not gonna lie, Paradox has been making some fire games recently.
Yeah, they just need to make Victoria 3.
Dude, I just want to get into Stellaris, man. I really want that popping off.
That's the wires.
Nah, that CK3 is what I'm gonna get that. That and Hoi 4 are the 2 ones I wanted the most.
Oh, CK3 is actually pretty good. It's not bad. I
That's
just
it.
got the
That's how you should describe a game. Not bad.
yeah. It's not bad. I mean, it's not like I honestly like I see what they did by changing the dynamic of the game where it's more along the lines of like you the people as a strategy than building up the person itself instead of building up the country like they would in CK2.
Which
so
I really enjoyed. CK2.
Yeah, a lot of people enjoy CK, but if you're trying to play CK3, it's not CK2. Just so you know, like it's you'll see the difference right away, and so you just have to get used to playing
That's
it.
what I
not
kind of look for because I don't want every game to be the exact same. You know, if you have
Yeah,
like
cool.
15 Halos,
Yeah,
eventually
sure.
the Halos. That's why you always have like off-brand stuff. So that
Well, good thing there's only like 14 Halos, so that's good.
yeah, only 14. Yeah, and like the most like recent 5 sucked.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I didn't hit
God
that hard
bless
enough.
the soul of the amazing Halo series. Oh, I just got hit. Last time it was good was when the original team was still on it, on 3. I paid for ODST, bro. That thing was amazing. Oh, I wanted to steal your goal.
Rim, what are you doing?
Okay. Are you streaming? Yeah.
Look, I was so close to.
Yeah, Joker is not streaming.
No, I'm not streaming. I'm just gonna chat in your stream.
What are you
Just
playing,
Monster
Jokey?
Hunter. Monster Hunter.
Of course you are. Isn't there like a movie?
I was going in.
What do you say, look?
Isn't there a movie for that?
There is. Don't watch the movie. It's garbage. It's not what it should be.
All right. I mean, I
What
wasn't
is
gonna
that
pay
movie
to
on?
watch the movie.
Even if you go watch it free, don't watch the movie.
Really? That bad?
That bad, man.
That's brutal.
It's like you're describing Avatar: The Last Airbender movie.
Oh Jesus, nothing can beat. Well, I think the top
If
ones
you want-
are Avatar: The Last Airbender, Green Lantern,
Sucked. If there is
Catwoman.
Halle
And-
Berry, Catwoman.
I even forgot.
Halle Berry, Catwoman,
It was
Yeah,
so
that was
bad.
pretty
I
bad.
forgot it
and then probably Monster Hunter right there. Because like on it, like there's so I want to say it's a good movie because the fact that I love Monster Hunter,
Wait a
but
second.
there were so many bad things about it and the plot. Like I can't look at it just because of the love I have for Monster Hunter at all. Like they could have done so much more. They could have turned that into a show.
Like the original Fantastic
Oh,
Four
no.
movie, you know, with the dude who plays Captain America as,
Johnny Storm.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
Johnny
love that one
Storm.
because that was my first ever superhero movie I watched. That, and then after that I watched X-Men, and then I watched Blade.
Blade is so good. I love
And
Blade.
then I watched Green Lantern, and I actually liked it because it was the first DC movie I ever watched.
Well, yeah. At the time, everybody was considering that Green Lantern because it was the first. It was
All the
kind of like the
movies-
first one. Yeah, I mean nobody liked the first Superman, not Man of Steel, but the one before that
Oh,
was
and then like the first thing I ever watched was when my grandma had every single Spider-Man movie.
oh okay, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, and now I can't stop thinking that Tobey Maguire is Spider-Man. Oh shoot, we
It's
just
alright.
lost the game because of that.
Yep.
I'm so sorry. I thought I had it too.
Well, you didn't.
I did
I was
have it.
so
He still
close.
pushed it through.
You gotta get luck.
To quote
No, that's
Merman,
game.
it be like that sometimes.
I had 64 points. I ended the game with 64 points.
I just want to ask a question, Jokey. You're telling me that Monster Hunter is worse than Super Mario Brothers?
Jokey,
Wait,
are you telling me it's
what do you
worse
mean?
than World of Warcraft?
Have you ever seen the Super Mario Brothers movie?
No.
Oh my god.
What? There's a Super Mario Brothers movie?
Starring
Yeah,
John Leguizamo.
What?
It's like the most,
That just sounds horrible. No. Why?
the most trash
join this
movie I've ever
adventure?
seen, and I feel like nobody ever talks about it.
Wow.
Oh,
I need to see it just so I can see how bad it is.
It is.
That's how I would recommend you watching Monster Hunter. Is
We're-
to see just so you can see how bad it is. Then I want you to watch it.
Bro, isn't there a World of Warcraft movie?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
that wasn't
Okay.
that bad.
Warcraft though, Warcraft was compared to what it was, and the
Yeah,
director at the
Mario,
time
Luigi Mario.
was. I have to give the props to the Warcraft director because at the time, halfway through, his dad died. Bowie died, and so he couldn't
So he's
finish.
already better than Zack Snyder.
So hands down, I have to say though, Warcraft I wouldn't consider it a bad movie. Honestly, because I love playing with Warcraft. Like crazy.
I don't think it was bad.
And I actually enjoyed it quite a bit. It hit all the plot points that
y'all
needed
watch
to hit it.
Snyder Cut?
Yes, I watched the
You
Snyder
watched
Cut. All 4 hours and 2 minutes. And it was they should have kept Snyder Cut. They could have kept Snyder there. I mean, a turd's a turd, but man, they polished it well. Like, Jesus.
I guess
Oh, here we go.
it's still a bad
He
movie.
almost left the project, and it was in this.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's the whole course of the entire DC movies was never built up. I'm not fighting him. I'm agreeing with him. The fact that that they didn't build up like they did, like Marvel did. Marvel was genius. They built up each of their heroes, like storyline base, and the fact that they were able to do all the different things they wanted to do, and people knew who were they talking about. Like
That's the whole
they
reason
had
I
a
had to
build
make
up.
a movie in the first place.
Yeah, they had a build up for Thanos and everything like that. So everybody was like, "Oh, this is the big bad," and everything like that. They had build up each of the Avengers storylines, even the storylines of the Avengers that we didn't get a backline for, like Black Widow and.
The problem is DC doesn't have that villain. They don't really
Yeah,
have that
They
villain.
they don't.
They do. They have Darkseid.
No, Darkseid
Yeah,
is
well,
not
that's-
that villain. He just isn't.
Yes, he.
He's not Thanos.
Bro.
I'm telling you.
You know, in the comics, his original thing was he wanted to marry Death.
Yes.
Like that was the whole.
Him and
the
Dead-
whole-
Him and Deadpool were fighting over Death.
Yeah.
Was that before or after Deadpool became Mark with the Mouth?
Before what?
Well,
Before or after Deadpool became Merc with the Mouth? Was
well,
he
he
still
started
like,
out as Merc with the Mouth, but he didn't start out
Yeah.
as the Deadpool he is. He started out as like an
he
X
kinda
Force
started off
villain.
like, I kind of like that little more, not gonna lie. The Merc with the Mouth, but
But I'm just saying, like, Thanos is a lot
The-
bigger character in Marvel than Darkseid is in DC.
Well, yeah, I would agree because of the fact that how Marvel built him up. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because
Well, no, not
yeah,
just in the
just
movies. I'm just saying
oh,
in
okay.
comics.
in comics, you're not. Yeah, I can see that. 'Cause, yeah, he is a big bad.
With you entirely. If you're saying movies, I agree with you entirely.
No, there's no way, because like the Darkseid, the New Gods, and all that, it's like
Darkseid?
just one of many fucking overpowered villains in DC.
Well, yeah, that's the whole point of DC is the fact that their heroes and villains are always overpowered.
Okay, come on.
That's coming in. And, I mean, that's why people who watched Marvel is that the reason they liked Marvel was the fact that their heroes were more realistic and hits fan base a lot more easier. That is something that could happen, possibly happen. Whereas DC, it's like the long stretch of, oh, this is happening, this happened because of this, we have this.
Come on, I spent a lot of time. I want to sit down now.
Okay, well,
So you're saying Batman could never happen
Please.
compared to someone like Hawkeye?
Batman can
What?
never happen.
I came in here to set the record straight. What is the argument?
What is that?
I'm in a
He's
podcast.
saying that Thanos is a better villain than Darkseid.
I said he's a bigger villain in
Uh,
Marvel comics.
Yes, in
general.
comparison in general,
Darkseid.
Darkseid is a much bigger factor in the DC universe than Thanos is in Marvel.
No,
Yes.
Yes, I would say a bigger, like ironically bigger, is
Now, if you're obviously if you're just directly talking about the movies, then no, because
Yes, then yes.
nothing is going to
That's
happen
what
with
I said.
Darkseid. They're not doing anything with
That's what I
Darkseid.
said.
okay, who's Superman's main villain?
Lex Luthor.
Okay,
That's debatable.
No, it is 100%.
It
I
is.
could say I could say Brainiac from how
but-
much
but-
from comparison of how much
but
actually Brainiac
Right, but,
pushed.
but that's also going. I could make an argument that
Well-
Bane is Batman's main villain because Bane has broke Batman's back in the
Yes,
past
he
and took him
broke-
out of commission.
he broke
But he's
them.
not. It's the Joker. Just like Lex Luthor is the arch rival of Superman because he's super intelligent in comparison to everybody else that he faces. It's not a battle of
And
strength or anything.
Shazam is
No,
Black
but-
Adam. Green Lantern is the Yellow Lantern
sometimes
Corps.
Black Adam.
Or-
Yeah, Black Adam's kind of a
He's an anti-hero.
anti-hero, yeah.
That's what Austin said, but I've never seen
Honestly,
any stuff.
I can't wait for the Black Adam. You haven't read 52? Hands
But
on go.
Darkseid
pick up
is
52.
Darkseid is
Nah, I can't read New 52. It
No,
just goes like-
not the new 52 series that got reboot for all the DC comics. I'm talking about 52 itself. There's an actual comic called 52. It's
Right,
52
okay.
issues. It's not the 52 reset. Everybody gets it confused, and it's about Black Adam.
no, but
And-
look, let's
yeah.
let's set the record straight real quick. The reason Darkseid is a better villain than Thanos is because Thanos got beat by Squirrel Girl, okay?
Okay,
Single-handedly.
first off,
Every time.
that was
Every time.
was that not in a what if?
That always happens. Every time somebody goes, Squirrel Girl. He lost to Squirrel Girl. Like, come on, guys.
He got beat by a
Well,
girl
also,
who fucks squirrels.
Darkseid is much more menacing too. Like he has
Well, I don't know.
laser
I don't
eyes.
This isn't
Oh,
this
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
got
isn't
big
yeah.
mega teams, yeah.
this isn't
He's just-
about This isn't about
If you have you
More
not seen the animated
powerful,
movies where he
more-
literally defeats all of them?
like this
Right, but
isn't about
Thanos doesn't.
opinion like how you
Everyone.
feel about
Except,
Darkseid. The point is the Infinity Stones like saga was much more encompassing than anything
Yes.
else.
So yes, if you're talking strictly
Right,
based
about
on the
movies,
MCU
and
movies, then
You
yes.
aren't
No.
talking about the
No.
movie stuff.
No, he's talking about the comic series
well?
that it's based off of. He's talking about Infinity War.
Yeah, Infinity War.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It's
so
much
you're saying
more
Not the
involved
movie,
over
not the
the
movies. He's
cross-
talking about the comic.
Yeah, over the cross of all Marvel comics, like Thanos was definitely more impactful across all comics than Darkseid was.
Can you stop calling him Darkseid?
Darkseid. What's his name?
Put some respect on his
Darkseid.
name.
It's Darkseid.
Whatever.
It's
It's
Dark
big cunt. I don't give a fuck.
It's Darkseid now.
Look,
The question is, who was made first? That will decide this all because they're basically just.
Well, they are the same character, but
Yeah, they are.
I don't remember
Yeah,
which one
but-
was first.
I don't care. DC Comics has Peacemaker with that dumb shit helmet. I win all conversations about this.
Peacemaker? Okay, once
You-
again, Squirrel Girl.
Have you seen the new Suicide Squad trailer?
And how awesome it looks.
Yeah, it looks great. I love James
yeah,
Gunn.
John
I'm
Cena's
so
helmet
glad
is
he's doing
fucking
it.
glorious. How did that character even get past vetting? That's such a bullshit. They might as well make
How-
Judo
are you
Master
kidding
in
me?
there.
You know what? Hands down, Olag, that's gonna be your favorite character when that movie comes out. I'm telling you.
Okay, I'm old enough to like almost remember when Peacemaker came out. Like I know
Stupid.
what comic book series he's from and everything. Checkmate. I remember all that stuff. And I'm telling you, it's like the dumbest looking character ever created. Next to what's his name?
That was actually
Leibowitz's
the fifth
Cable.
search thing.
Rob Leibowitz Cable. But like, how many comic
Darkseid was
books
created in
series
1971
did
by Legend comic Jack
Dark
Kirby and directly influenced Jim Starlin in designing Thanos 2 years later. Thanos is off-brand Darkseid.
Okay, how many comic book series did Darkseid impact?
Do you want all the what if worlds like multiverse?
I know.
stuff?
I know. Infinite Crisis.
Yeah. It's about everything. There's a lot of Superman stuff, I think, with him. A lot of Justice League stuff.
Oh, thanks.
So like 3 comic books.
But you can't just say just 3 comic books. You got to say it in the perspective
Yeah.
of like each of those comic books were runs, and those
Technically,
each
if
of
you're
those
saying
have
that,
runs.
then the Infinity Saga only counts as 1 too.
No, it because it,
So
it
what
was
else
it was
Thanos have to do with
introduced. They
Infinity Saga?
Marvel did the same thing. They introduced it into multiple comic book series, just
Okay,
like they did in the
then you
movies.
can't say just 3. You know.
It 3 series is still just 3 series. I
Well,
mean, if you
then
didn't
once
read
again-
those, if you're not an avid fan of those, you might not even know who Darkseid is.
No, everyone knows who. If you don't know who Darkseid is and you're a DC fan, you are not a DC fan. Just like if you are a Marvel fan and don't know who Thanos is, you are not a Marvel fan.
No, people might not be a DC fan and still be like a hardcore Batman or Superman fan.
I am a hardcore Batman and know who Dark is.
All I want is them to
almost said
bring
Seed.
me
You
Randall
almost said
Savage.
Seed.
That's it. Darkseid.
He almost said Seed.
We just need to call him Darkseid from now on.
I'm just saying. He was just not introduced as well as Marvel in comic books or movies.
I don't agree.
You don't have to
prefer
agree to
Brennan
be
Singh more
wrong.
than the Purple Man.
I mean, how many issues of comics, not New Gods related directly? So nothing with
There's lots of
Mr.
Justice League
Miracle
stuff
or
with them.
Scott Free, whatever you want to call him, or Black Racer.
There's lots of Justice League stuff. There's Orion too.
Yes. There's lots of the New Gods.
Yeah. Why can't I count the New Gods if you can count the Infinity Saga?
Mhm.
And isn't it cooler to have an extra race to? Isn't it like to have an extra race against the race? You know. What does Thanos do? Kill his whole family? Like
His
okay.
planet.
Yeah, like cool.
Change reality, much like Scarlet Witch
Have
did.
y'all been did
Benjamin
y'all watch the
Franklin.
Justice League? I mean, the Young Justice new season on HBO Max. Did y'all watch that when that came out?
I haven't.
I've just been rewatching it now, and I'm telling you, the dark side and that stuff is amazing. They've been slowly implanting him in through the first 2 seasons, and now they finally continue doing it. They use him and Vandal Savage perfectly.
From left after
And
the
They
discussion.
finally started adding blood into the show.
They just wanted to come in just to bring that part in. It was like, all right, I just need to continue.
Yeah,
All right, I'm
left.
done with this argument. Nobody's agreeing with me.
Krim came in here just to say, okay, I need to clarify this.
I'm the only one that doesn't agree with Krim.
Huh?
Yeah, that is true.
You guys all believe that
And with
Darkseid is a
Krim,
better villain
I-
than Thanos.
Well, it depends.
You know, no, I don't completely agree with that.
Even like unknown characters get like 6 or 7.
Wait, I thought the
comic
argument
book
was-
versus-
I thought the argument was the fact that Darkseid was supposed to have the same, probably equal enough value in comics when it comes down to actually causing in their
It's not-
level of being a bad, like being batty. Like,
It's not about
It-
what
it's even
level
worse
of bad
for
they
Darkseid
are
you
because
can take over the entire
okay,
universe.
so that's not the argument. So the argument's
Sure.
more along the lines of which
Who's
one's
that?
a better villain, Darkseid and Thanos?
which one had as much impact as Thanos did in Marvel. And I would argue that Doomsday didn't get enough attention because he had a greater impact on DC Comics than Darkseid did.
He somewhat killed off Superman for like 2 issues.
For the record, we thought, well, it was more than 2 issues, but for the record, at the time, we thought Superman was dead. It's easy
Yeah.
to say in hindsight, but like,
Yeah, but once again, Bane
it's not like
broke
when
Batman's
Jason
back,
Todd
Azrael
died and
became
people were like,
Batman.
oh no.
Why does breaking Batman's back make it a better villain? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know what your logic is there.
That's the same reason as Superman being beat. They're both being beat.
Yeah, but that doesn't
He
mean...
broke that. Okay, then that takes away Doomsday because you thought he died.
Yeah,
I keep clicking why.
it's still a little bit different. I mean, that was still a big moment. Like Bane was a big moment for Batman, but the difference is Doomsday was a big moment for all of DC because it's once again the Doomsday
Because
event.
Doomsday really
was-
never was like a Justice League threat. He was always kind of just a Superman threat. Just
Right.
like Bane was never a Justice League
But
threat.
what I'm saying is, when he killed him, it spanned more comic books. The entire story spanned more comic books, introducing them to the entire event of the death of Superman. Green Lantern, Green Arrow. Okay, what is that? Beetle Bailey. Who the fuck is that guy?
Blue
You
Beetle?
know-
kind of watch
Huh?
all those animated
Blue Beetle?
comic
Yes.
stuff on HBO Max. You know, like the Red Sun and stuff. And man, the Gotham by Gaslight is amazing.
It is good, Mom. Thank you.
More meatloaf.
Mama, leave me alone. Bathroom.
I can't get right
I'm
in.
not sure if I've ever read the comic book Gotham by Gaslight, but it turns out Jim Gordon is the Jack the Ripper.
That's
Like
Oh,
Jim
okay.
Gordon, if you think about it, is almost like the perfect person in that because he's a past military man. He was a doctor, and he was just under Batman's most the entire time.
I mean, he's in the Gaslight. You know what I mean? That series, because Jim Gordon was not a doctor.
Gotham by Gaslight. No, he was a military surgeon. Like he had military combat.
Once again, in that comic book series, not in like canon for Batman.
Sorry.
But
Yeah. I'm saying I'm talking about the single series, you know.
Right.
He kind of had like an Alfred story.
There needs to be an
Except he
Alfred
was a
comic
bad
book.
guy.
I fucking read that shit.
Well, they did make an Alfred TV show. They're making one. Hitchcock or Pennyworth. It's called Pennyworth, and I'm not sure what service it's on.
Mhm.
I
I
could
don't know.
recommend any show right now. I would definitely watch. If you guys have Amazon Prime, watch Invincible.
Oh, is that good?
It's actually really good.
I just watched Solar Opposites. On Hulu.
Oh, how do you think of that?
I love Solar Opposites. But you gotta remember,
The only-
I not only do I watch Rick and Morty, I played the accountant game in VR. I played the Trover Saves the Universe, and then of course I'm gonna watch Solar Opposites. I just like Justin Roiland.
Mhm.
The
I have
dude
not
makes me
watched. I
laugh.
think I've watched one episode of Rick and Morty.
I love Rick and
Wait,
Morty.
what season are you on? Or not a season, episode. Let's see.
For what?
Or Solar Opposites.
I watched the whole second season. Like-
Mm,
I basically did nothing at work one day and watched the whole thing.
So what did y'all? I know. What did y'all think? What do y'all think about the new third season of Titans coming out? I honestly can't wait to crap on it. I hate Titans.
I
What
watched
do
the
y'all-
four for
Yeah.
2 minutes.
Are y'all
in.
gonna watch it when it comes out?
I didn't watch any of the other seasons, so probably not.
I need to catch
What?
up. Titans, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Titans. I hate that crap. My brother loves it. I absolutely hate it.
I watched like the first episode, and when Robin,
He says F Batman.
yeah, I still love that.
That's when I hate that. I hate that because I'm such a Dick Grayson fan is why I hate that show, because they absolutely destroy his character.
Yeah.
Nah,
yeah.
they make him a real character,
What happened?
a real person
You
who has emotions.
got it. Have you not? Oh, you must not read any of the Nightwing comics.
No, I don't.
I'm a Nightwing fanboy, don't you? Yeah. He's my
I
favorite.
read
He's my
so
favorite
good.
DC person. And it takes him 2 full seasons for him to like. Who are you? That's a good question. And it takes him the entire second season for him to even put on a Nightwing costume.
I mean, I feel like you're
And
just
then they
like
disband like
shitting
6
on,
times in the span of 2 seasons.
DC, like media, which what's up, Audio God? Which DC never translates well to the screen. It just doesn't.
Every Batman the Animated Series was better than anything Marvel had put out animated wise, without a doubt.
The original
Batman
X-Men is pretty
Beyond.
dope.
No, there's
you know
no
what I'm
way
talking
it
about, Joker.
compares to Batman the Animated Series. Batman the Animated Series was just perfect. It had all the perfect voice actors. It introduced Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill. It had everything that a person would ever need to enjoy Batman.
I can't look at the story page.
And I'm
Oh, there
telling you,
we
it's
go.
just because people the only times we've been able, DC fans have been able to have stuff is when they tried to turn us into Marvel, which DC is just not like Marvel. And the few characters that are actually happy in it, we need to keep happy because those are our sources of hope, which is why Superman is the hope. You get why he's so the hope of the DC, because everyone else is so dark.
Hope.
But who cares?
I mean, kind of. I stopped reading comic books and got into manga.
Oh yeah, if we're talking about manga, I'm gonna pop it up real quick. That one show I was talking about, Record of Ragnarok,
Yeah.
The only manga I've
Just
ever
got
heard
bought,
of is even
and it's gonna
seen
be
a little
released
bit
on
of
Netflix.
this one.
Netflix
June,
now?
That's the only one I've ever even seen is the Berserk one. That's the only one I've even seen.
Oh, anime?
Let's go Guts.
Yeah. I've like at least seen some of the manga. That was why the only thing I put up in the anime discussion when I first got on was, y'all know Berserk? Because it's like the only thing I know. I know there are 3 adaptations of it. There's the like TV show that was made in Japan, but they couldn't go like gory like they could with the show because they had to put it on like TV. You know, like I don't know what you call it.
On air broadcast.
Yeah, that thing. They had to put it on that, so they couldn't do as gory as the manga was.
I mean, yeah, it happens.
And then the next one was the movie series, which just took out a bunch of stuff. And then the last one, everyone hates because it's like a weird mixture of CGI and stuff, which just looks bad, horrible.
I don't mind
I
it.
can't even watch that.
It just is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't hate Beowulf because it was a bad CGI movie. I hate it because it was a bad movie.
Yeah, but it still sucked. It had like nothing from the manga.
Well, it was I don't know. I didn't read the whole manga.
So are we done with Rocket League?
I don't know what. Where's Krim at?
I think he's still in the chat. Barking. Still have not made it out of the top 23 yet. 32, I mean. Oh, wait, audio has kids too?
Yup.
You gotta be kidding me.
I mean, gotta be kidding you.
Everyone here has kids. And I'm...
And you got in the club? How?
That's a... I don't think there's, like, anyone that's in the main stuff that is even twice my... I mean, that's not less than twice my age.
Yeah, because we're old.
Speak for yourself, man.
Merman, you jumping in the chat? Audio guy, what about you? Because we'll kick these 2 fools out.
Yeah. Because I'm just...
I'm just
Yeah.
playing. I mean, we will kick you out, but you're not fools.
yeah, you kick me out. You just...
Right.
Not so aggressive.
Oh, look, you can be as aggressive as you want with me.
Yeah, I can.
Weird.
Oh, Tony left. Can't believe right now. Maybe I hurt his feelings.
Yeah, bro. My ear has been in so much pain recently.
Yeah, Merman's not twice your age. Krim is.
That's not what he's
This
asking.
isn't. We'll just message Krim, see if he's getting in here.
Might
Alright.
be. So,
Well, it looks like Audio God's on his way in, and we're actually gonna maybe talk about stuff. So, if you don't mind hopping out, Aaron.
I don't. Let me just, get to Discord and then get out.
No problem. No real rush, I'm just saying. We're not playing tonight, we want to talk. I'm just playing right now. Or maybe if I go to this screen, people are like, oh. We'll go to the just chatting screen. Dude, it's like 1 billion degrees in my studio, I'm not gonna lie.
Is it?
Yeah. Between all the the two computers and all the lights.
Yeah.
I don't have my air conditioning on.
In my building? Yeah. Yes.
What are you talking to? What? Yes.
Well, because in the state of Arizona, they the governor released the fact that the mandate for masks is no longer required. And so the mayor took it upon himself and enforced that the mandate's over. But so the businesses can run without the need of requiring a mask inside their buildings. But if a government building or policy is enforced inside government buildings that require it, they can still require it. So people are like now debating with other people the fact that there's no mandate for it and stuff like that. So
Right.
that's why everybody's all dealing with that right now.
See, I totally agree with that. All that situation. The governor,
Exactly.
the governor decides they don't need masks. The local government decides they do. They affect it as much as they can, and that's totally positive in my mind. Local government, small government, like all that stuff is awesome. I mean, in my job, we've had like 6 COVID cases in the last 2 weeks, so that's cool.
Oh wow.
Luckily, nothing in my actual building, because I work in a big complex full of buildings. Dude, I don't know if you can hear the music on the stream, but it's like super 70s funk right now. Yeah. But I was glistening. I tried to put up my new sign today. It didn't work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I missed a line or something. Well, you haven't seen the sign? I posted it and... Here, I put it on camera.
Put it under camera?
Well, I put it on stream, so if you look on stream right now...
Oh, I'm over here looking for like a camera thing. I got you. No worries.
Plus you can rewind stream, so... Yeah, you guys can hear it, but Jokey can't. I mean, who knows? Like, once we get all these vaccines out and everything like that, we'll be like, COVID what?
Yeah, exactly. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes out.
Or we'll
Because I know there's... True. That is very true. But have you been watching the Falcon Winter Soldier?
I have.
What do you think of it so far?
I like that it's going with the Super Patriot angle.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of
like
dig
that
that
too.
U.S. agent is getting his due.
Oh yeah, and the broker.
Yeah. Other than that, I mean, like I said, they just, whatever Disney Plus, whatever money they're sinking into this, they are doing it well. Hey Darren, thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. So, like with Mandalorian, WandaVision, and now this, like, these shows are like pretty fucking on point for just a streaming service TV shows.
Yeah. Honestly, it is on point.
So,
I would. But yeah, no, hands down, I would definitely recommend watching that Invincible show. It's kind of like, think of it like a, like, have you ever watched The Boys on Amazon Prime?
I have.
Think of The Boys, but cartoon.
Oh, so they'll be way worse somehow.
Yeah, you'll see. Like, you're gonna be like, wait, what just happened? Like, what did I just watch? And like, they already released the first 3 episodes, so
Really?
Yeah, and then after that, it comes out like weekly, I believe.
All right,
But yeah,
I'll check it out.
that one anime I was telling you about, the Record of Ragnarok. Yeah, so it got by Netflix, and night, Iron Man, you have yourself a good night, bro. Basically, it got bought by Netflix, and it's gonna be shown on there. So, and it comes out June 12th, I want to say. But yeah, no, hands down, you gotta watch it. It's way worth it. Like, they got so many anime and adaptations coming out. Like, they got a new one called Eden that's coming out with it. And
Eden
they're
or
also
Eden
doing-
Zero?
I think it's Eden Zero.
Yeah, that's by the same person who wrote Fairy Tale.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Oh, that's what's up. But yeah, they're doing that one and a new Resident Evil animated movie. Resident Evil Infinite Darkness is also coming with it.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy is even in Eden Zero.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it's not regular Happy. Like it's
Hold on, let me check.
it's weird.
Oh, actually, it is not Eden Zero. It's just Eden. So
Oh,
it's different.
okay. Well, Eden Zero is coming out also.
Yeah, Eden Zero. Isn't that like basically Space Natsu?
Yeah.
Where they have like tech gear on his hands and he controls gravity or something.
Yep.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, the same guys who did that one, they also did a Monster Hunter manga as well. It's called Monster Hunter Orage, but they did a small run of that one. But it actually came out pretty good. Like, it's basically Natsu with dual blades.
Of course. Everything's just not to.
And not literally, like before Fairy Tale, it was what was it called? It was this guy with the sword. Let me see.
That does not narrow it down.
I know. Hold on. Because I know it's Hiro Mashima, and it's he did Fairy Tale and it's not showing all the ones that he made. What the?
Cestus.
Rave
Oh, go ahead.
Master. Rave Master. That's the one I was talking about.
Okay, I haven't watched that one or seen that one.
So Rave Master came out first, and then it was Fairy Tale. And you could see how, like, Rave Master was good, but like you could see how much he keeps kind of like the similarity between it. So he did that. He did Rave Master. He did Fairy Tale, and then he did a one shot called Monster Soul. But it only did like 2 volumes, then it fell off. Then he did Monster Hunter Orage, and then now the one he's doing now is Eden Zero.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and you will see all of them how much they look. It's basically all Natsu, just different color hair.
Yeah, not to his black hair in this one.
Right.
I'm sure the power of his emotions will somehow be his strength.
And then I know they're coming up with also another movie called with what's his name, Bob Odenkirk, the guy from You Better Call Sal.
Bob Odenkirk.
Yeah, he's he's getting his own movie called Nobody, and it's basically like he's like John Wick, man. It's like a John Wick movie.
Really?
Yeah, and like he, as an actor, he is amazing. Like, every time you see him, you just think of this like. Not like this guy who just, like that scummy lawyer who's always trying to get ahead of everybody else and everything like that. And then to turn it around and become like basically a John Wick fighter. You know what I mean? Like, you're just like, what? I did not expect that from the guy.
Well, that sounds interesting then.
Yeah, hands down. Highly recommend watching it.
Have you heard of Cestus? It's like Kentu Enkokuden Cestus.
No, I haven't.
Okay, it's an anime coming out. A young boy orphaned by the Roman Empire, made slave, placed in training
with the
school.
dragon?
No, it's
Oh,
placed
okay,
in a
never mind.
training school for pugilists.
Oh, wow.
So basically, it's about a slave boy that, fights for his own freedom, similar to like Vinland Saga type thing.
Oh,
But
wow.
set in the Roman Empire.
Yeah.
It's supposed to come out sometime.
Just to be clear, the movie Nobody is already out. I think it came out
Is it out already?
in theaters Friday, I believe.
Oh dang.
What's up, Grim?
Hello.
You didn't want to play any games?
No, I was like away already.
Oh,
I mean, I was
Okay.
practically done already, but it was a long day. I got up early to be able to stream, and I went for 5 hours on, movies and all this nonsense.
I get it. I did
What's up,
stuff
Kat?
today, so I feel your pain. Like, I actually
Yeah,
worked
well,
on
I
stuff
woke
around the
up-
house.
I woke up and worked on my truck, and
Oh my
then
god, where the fuck he come?
and then went to the birthday party.
We were just talking, so he just.
He
I
did
mentioned
say
I
he
was
was gonna
jumping
be
in.
here.
Fuck you.
He was like, "Yeah, I'll be around Saturday," and then he's like, "Oh yeah, fuck all log."
I've been here. I've just been playing fucking Fall Guys.
Everybody was lurking.
Gotcha.
We were watching you carry Aaron through all those Rocket League matches.
Oh yeah, that was it's hard work. Let me see what else is coming out. Oh yeah, My Hero Academia started up again.
Yeah. Have you
Oh,
seen
did-
Have you seen the live action for that? Like somebody
Yeah.
made an adaptation live action on YouTube.
Did
Really?
you see they've released a teaser for the next movie?
What? Already?
Yeah. Yep.
I haven't seen
Nah.
it yet.
I don't know if it just came out today or what the deal is, but I watched it. It's like the definition of teaser. It's very brief, doesn't show too much, and then it's over. I want to say it's like No Heroes or something is what it's called.
Gotcha. No, I have not seen that. I mean, I will end up seeing the movie because my kid is obsessed with that show.
Oh, it's called World Heroes is what it's called.
My little brother's obsessed with it.
It's just pretty good. Oh, here's Eden. I see it.
Oh, World Heroes Mission. A terrible title, but it is what it is.
Oh my god, not
World
fucking
Heroes Mission,
Rumble.
super fun for your lucky. That is some English shit. Man, that probably sounds so much better in Japanese somehow.
And then the Demon Slayer movie comes out April. You can pre-order tickets April 9th.
That'll be a big movie.
Maybe. It's going to be interesting to see if it does as well as it did in Japan. I don't necessarily know that it will. But, it's taken them like an entire year just to get that movie here, so.
Alright, I'm sending you guys something.
No,
On Discord so you guys can see.
cunt.
I posted it in where should I post it in?
Jokey,
YouTube
when's
video?
that Ragnarok hitting Netflix?
June. I think it's like June 13th.
Fucking forever away.
I know.
Where'd you send it?
I don't know where I should send it. Should I send it in YouTube videos? Or let me see.
What is this?
It's somebody did a fan made a live action of My Hero Academia.
Gotcha.
And yeah, this was just done fan made, and it is really well done, honestly. Like, directors should honestly look into this and probably learn from these guys.
That's
But-
never going to happen.
Yeah, and it's never gonna happen. But I'm
Oh,
just
by the way,
giving a piece.
you were speaking about the Monster Hunter movie earlier. I just watched it tonight.
Uh-huh.
Wow, is it bad?
It's
It's insane. Hold on, it's insane that it's an hour and 45-ish minutes long.
Yup.
And the first hour of the movie is her sitting in a cave and
Yup.
only dealing with the Diablos, and that's it. Oh,
That's
and
it.
some
That's
insects. It's so weird
it.
that a movie that's about hunting monsters and all this stuff is almost exclusively a single
Okay.
monster.
I posted it in the lounge because I couldn't find it anymore. So then I just posted it in the lounge. If you guys can watch it in there, hands down. It's only 15 minutes, but it's really, really worth it. But yeah, the Monster Hunter movie. Back to that real quick. Yeah, like I already like thought of a good plan of how they could probably do something like this. So an hour 45 minutes was completely honestly wasted. Did not show you the actual true worth of what Monster Hunter really is about.
I really also loved that a good maybe like 20 minutes of that movie is montages of people walking through different landscapes.
Yup. Them
crazy.
driving through the dude.
It's crazy.
Krim and I were already talking about this earlier.
Yeah. Honestly, the way they should have done it, because Monster Hunter is the whole point of, team-based fighting against a monster and solo hunting sometimes.
Oh, and I also did love that anytime they got to the team-based stuff, everybody got wrecked almost.
Oh yeah, hands down. Nothing mattered. They just got destroyed.
I like towards the end. I was like, oh look, they got a big gang of like 20 people. They're all gonna die.
I close my door real quick. But yeah, what they should have done with the movie is not making a movie at all entirely. They should have made it into a show. And what they could have done is maybe the first couple episodes would be one hunter with a certain weapon or something like that, or becoming a hunter, hunting down a certain monster. And then each couple episodes after that will go to a new hunter with a new monster. And then the main plot for all of it would have been there's a reason these monsters are acting up and the reasons they had to hunt those down, leading up to all four of them eventually hunting down what was the reason why these monsters were going on in the first place. Something like that would have been great, because then it leads into the whole point of, because with Monster Hunter, it's not one main story, especially in the games. It's not like we're following one person or anything like that. There's always new characters, new monsters to hunt, and everything like that, and what more hunters can learn from it. And I feel like something like that would have been a lot better than this garbage of a movie. And then the end scene, I was just like, wow, okay.
I love that Ron Perlman's in it, and they gave him this weird lion mane's haircut, and he just looks so weird.
Yeah, he's weird. Honestly, I'm just like, why? Come on, man.
It was. Look, I mean, I expected nothing. It's by Paul W.S. Anderson. He doesn't make good movies. But man, I don't know. I literally got up to go get a drink or something, and I looked at what time it was, and I was like, "There's no way we've been watching this for an hour and nothing has happened. There's no way."
That sounds awful.
I told you, and I don't want to say it's a good movie because of the fact that I love Monster Hunter. The fact that I love Monster Hunter and then watching it, I can't let that blindly allow me to say that it's a good movie, because honestly, it's not. I mean, even when it comes to the points monsters themselves,
they look pretty good.
Yeah, the monster CGI honestly is probably the only point in the movie I could be like, okay, that actually looks decent.
No, I would give them two things. The monsters look good, but again, there's only 4 of them in the entire movie, really? 4 or 5 of them in the entire movie, and everything. Whoever did the costume designs for the actual hunters did their homework, and it looked really good.
Yeah,
but they don't use any of it though. It's the problem. They don't do anything.
They were like, "Hey, we spent all this time making the costumes. Don't brick it." Oh,
it's so dumb. It's so dumb. And they've got to a lesser extent, they've got the one hunter who's switching a bunch of different weapons, and they do show a bunch of different weapons. But it's just so nonchalant. One moment he's got bow and arrows, the next minute he's got a great sword, then the next he's a sword and shield, but doesn't even have a shield. It's just so weird. The movie's terrible.
Krim, did you stop playing, or did you already get eliminated?
Oh, I'm dead.
Motherfucker. We're gonna get in last place because of you.
Sorry.
We're getting eliminated.
These guys playing Fall Guys.
I was busy shitting on Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
Are you playing Monster Hunter?
No.
Oh, that's right. We're talking about Monster Hunter.
Right, we're talking.
Krim and I are playing Fall
And
Guys.
also, it's not. I don't think it's not crossplay, is it?
Monster Hunter Rise?
Oh no, I don't.
It's
have
not out on PC yet.
Yeah, no, I definitely don't have Rise because I don't have a Switch.
Who has a Switch?
D-pad.
I do.
D-pad. You have Monster Hunter?
No, it's at GameStop, waiting for me to pick it up. Jared made me pre-order it because he wants me to play Monster Hunter with him.
Oh my
tell
god!
Him, tell him
I
sorry you're playing it with me.
No, I can't wait until you stream that. That's gonna be so rage-inducing. That's gonna be worse than Dark Souls.
Oh. Oh, wait, is this your first time playing Monster Hunter? Is this gonna be your first Monster Hunter?
Yep.
Oh, is it?
Oh, D-pad! I'm watching it. I'm tuning in for that stream. Oh boy! You know what? I'll even join in the fight and just to watch you.
If you guys want to see an angry man get angrier, tune in to
Yeah.
D-pad on Twitch.
You guys absolutely love my misery, huh?
No,
It's
no.
not your misery.
I just find it weird that he would tell you to pre-order that for
Yeah.
any real reason. Because look, to be completely honest, it is a hard series to get into if you're not already into it.
Yeah, if you've never played it before and you're just starting, it is a huge learning curve. After a while, like if you just can't get into it, you won't. I'm telling you, it takes time. Like for me, I started back on PlayStation 2 when Monster Hunter came out, and then played it religiously on PSP. It's how much time you put into it.
Well, I never played a Souls game before, and
but it's totally different though. It's totally
it's not. It's not like Souls,
Hey, what's
but
up, Nick?
the difficulty
No, but what I'm saying is that if I can play a game and see it through to the end and figure it out, I can do this one.
Well, that's sort of the problem.
And
Monster Hunter
there's no end.
kind of doesn't have an end.
I'm saying I can figure it out though.
Yeah. We're not saying you won't figure it out. I'm telling you right now.
It's very grindy. It's a gear grind game.
The grind is gonna hit you. You either like it or
Outriders.
I'm telling you. Yeah, Outriders. Actually, I was thinking about getting that game.
I am getting Outriders. I'm going to be getting that. I played the demo and I enjoyed it quite a bit.
I just don't know if I should get it for PS5 or should PC.
Doesn't matter. It's cross-play.
Yeah, and it's cross-compatible, which is what I like. I don't know which one to get it for yet. Try and decide.
Well, if I get it, it'll be for PC. I don't have a PS5.
I'll be getting.
Oh my god,
PS5! Hell yeah!
We have someone that didn't want to play.
Let me see.
I still never played the
That April 1st, I think. Did you still not play the demo?
1st.
I did not play the demo.
I told you
The demo was really
demo.
good.
Well, the demo is good, except it's got about 3 hours of cutscenes.
Oh my god, we qualified.
I didn't watch any of the cutscenes because I don't want to know. I want to go into the game like fresh instead of being like, oh my god, all these cutscenes.
You want to go blind into the game?
Well, it's just like there's a lot of cutscenes up front, and I don't particularly know how long they are. I just know when I watched somebody else who was streaming, they were like, holy shit, we've been playing an hour and we're barely getting to the point of being able to do like anything. And I was like, okay, I'm skipping all the cutscenes.
Yeah.
Because the story or the cutscene isn't gonna like sell it for me. I already know it's a looter shooter, so I just want to know like how does it play, how does it feel. Let me use a class or two. The thing I find the weirdest is that it's a three team structure, but there's 4 classes.
I don't even know why we're trying right now in this game.
What's up, Audio God?
Oh my god.
Hopefully your audio works.
Volume's already up. You know, Jokey, when you're talking about that fan-made My Hero movie on YouTube, that was going to be more like, have you ever seen Hood Naruto? By King Vader?
Yes. The King Vader, yep.
I thought it was going to be like that.
Oh, no. What do you think of it?
It's good. I watched some of it on the stream.
Okay, cool.
Watched the first 3 minutes.
Really, really well done. I think Audio got showing his
I'm doing that.
His video because his audio is not working. He put it on stream so we could watch him struggle to hear him.
Yeah.
Can you hear
Nah.
Oh, we can hear him.
Yeah.
Yeah. It works.
I actually was good. Like some had a weird email I was responding to. Sorry for that. Real quick, unrelated to the stuff I've been hearing the discussion on YouTube. I learned something today about myself and kids that a truth that I didn't have to accept until today. My kids' athleticism jumped up dramatically from the last year, and I learned this the hard way.
Did they beat your ass?
Not quite that, but like their level of intensity of wanting to play was stronger than what I remember it being. It wasn't really 1-on-1, but I'm like, okay, I gotta really go to the gym for real now. This is real. This is not a drill anymore.
Well, I mean, you gotta be able to like run a little bit.
Dude, I fell asleep on the floor and just woke up. It's not just a regular sleep. It's one of those sleeps where you wake up and you're like, what day is it? What time is it? What's going on? That's
the fuck out.
The kind of sleep where you play Pokemon, you start the game, and the professor's like, oh, what time is it? What's your name? What's your name, neighbor that's been next to me for years? Get the Pokemon. Yeah, I'll meet you there. That was the sleep I just woke up from. Also, remember, guys, I have a Switch as well, so I'm not going to tolerate this disrespect. Just so we're clear.
I have one as well.
You gonna play Monster Hunter? That's what we're asking.
I have never played the game. You know, this is the 4th time I've heard people mention this, so I might have
hold
to
on.
pick it up.
Before you go, it is not an easy series to get into. How much do you like repetitive, grindy gameplay? Because if you don't get it.
Is it for a
I mean, I'll try it out.
Well, yeah, it's for better, not always necessarily better gear, but like each monster has its own gear sets and all that stuff. So you have to farm pieces of the monster to build those gear sets. So it goes over and over and over. So
play that game.
Yeah, you're gonna be fighting the same, and you know some pieces are rarer than others. So, and there's always that possibility you're just gonna get like bad luck and not get a drop. So you're just gonna be fighting the monster over and over and over and over.
Yeah, see, that sounds like right up my fucking alley.
Like, okay, but do you keep getting experience when you fight the monster over and over again, even if the items is
no, there's no experience in the game.
It's all equipment based, so it's all your like just natural skill, knowing how to play the game, knowing how to like deal with the different types of monsters and attacks. But it comes down to like you're getting better gear. You're gonna put on, if you're fighting like the Rathalos and there's fire damage, you might want to put on something that's fire resistant, but also bring like traps or bring other things. And
well, that seems like I'd have to have a lot of knowledge of like the system, so I probably would not do well.
The actual like gameplay part is going to be, when you're fighting the monsters and stuff, a lot of it's just skill. It's based on how good you are at reading what attacks are coming, knowing when to attack, knowing basically how to use your weapon, especially if you use some of the more difficult types of weapons to use. Because there's like generic ones, like a great sword is just big sword swing, and then there's other things like the war drum or whatever the hell it's called, where you're buffing people and also attacking and whatever. But it's
a buff you, Krim.
Yeah, it's a lot of grind. So I mean, World is really good. World's a really good starting point just because there is a straightforward story for it that you can follow pretty easily and kind of go like along with the story beat to beat to beat to beat. But then when you're getting deeper into it, it's all about the grind.
All right, so with everything I just heard right now, I'm probably gonna watch someone play for a second. I might try it, but I don't know if I'm gonna buy it like right now. But from what I've heard, it seems interesting. So I kind of want to try it.
Monster Hunter.
Yeah, I don't know how Rise is. I don't know if Rise is went like the World route where it gives you like this pretty deep story to follow. But the original Monster Hunters weren't that way. The original Monster Hunters, you make a character, you're dropped in, figure it out.
Huh.
So anybody who's like OG and played the original ones knows
Yeah.
You know, this is what the game is, and then World, it's like, oh, that's cool. They give it a story, awesome.
All right, so yeah, I'll probably just watch some people play it just to get a feel for it. I mean, it's not like I know I won't learn the game like by watching it, but I just want to see like, okay, all right. I don't mind trying a game for the first time. I haven't done that in a while. I mean, I still have 2 games I haven't opened yet, which is ridiculous. And then they're way simpler games, I feel, but I haven't opened.
I'm done to stream it on Discord now. Hold on.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm almost to the point, really, to.
Good. The point. What?
I mean, there's been many times where I've thought about re-downloading Worlds to jump back into it and play, but
So the only thing I'm ticked about with Worlds is because I had it originally for PlayStation, and I grind that sucker so much, and then all my friends switched to PC, and I bought it on PC, and I started grinding, and then they all left, and now I'm like, I hate it. It sucks.
yeah.
So that's where I'm at right now. I'm just stuck there.
That's why I had to. What is it?
Why are you looking at Leisure Suit Larry? I saw that.
I'm turning it on right now. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay.
Turn on Leisure Suit Larry.
Nice.
We're talking about games we haven't opened yet. And I bought the entire series.
Oh.
You haven't played it yet? You haven't.
I mean,
man, when did you buy this?
Leisure Suit Larry? Like a while back.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, when's the last one that the new one actually come out? Like 4 or 5 years ago? Maybe even more.
I haven't owned a PC for a very long time. I've owned a PC for just over a year now.
Yeah, Oleg wants all the sex mini games.
You know, I didn't even know they still made that game. I'm thinking it's like, wasn't that like PS2 or something? Like, I'm like, I know they're still making.
I wouldn't
but
say
I don't keep up
they
PC
still
games.
make
So.
it. It won't even open. Look at that.
There you go, boys.
Okay, what's the one? One of these days, I'm gonna stream this, and it's gonna be on my page as well. Eventually,
What is?
I don't know this whole. I'm gonna also archive this. That stuff on my page.
So in the concept of Monster Hunter, yeah, Monster Hunter Rise took the evolution that, because Monster Hunter World was basically pretty much a good bit of a rework. Some of the classic Monster Hunter games.
Well, yeah,
and Monster Hunter Rise took that and then also evolved it just a tad bit more. It's kind of like little small improvements on top of it, and that's it. But I mean, in the end perspective, I still honestly, World I think is really good. Unless they bring in like a World 2 or something like that. I don't think this one's going to be as big as a competitor as World.
Well,
but I mean,
World's
in itself,
big focus was because the franchise is so huge in Japan. World was made for the Western audience.
Yeah.
And it did gangbusters. So I'd be surprised if they did not make a second one.
Yeah. And honestly, though, you could see like this one, like mobile consoles and things like that. You could see like this being hit hot in Japan, because I mean, in Japan it's all about mobile. Like they love all this stuff.
Shit, I bought a PSP to play Monster Hunter.
Try.
Yeah, I think it might.
Yeah, I bought the Japanese import because it never came to the West, and I had to import the English add-on, so I knew exactly what people were talking about, and even the add-on wasn't like completely complete yet.
Wait,
or wasn't even done yet, and so like half the words were in English, half of them were still in Japanese. I'm over here trying to hunt monsters.
The portable was the first one, right? The Vita came second.
Vita came second.
I'm just trying to remember because on the portable, in order to play online, you had to have the. Do you remember that ad hoc party shit you had to download to get people to play?
In order to get it.
Yep. Oh man, I used to sit at work when I was working at Subway as like a 18-year-old or whatever year that came out, 19 or something, and I would be behind the counter while nobody was there, just playing.
Dedication. Not to work, but to the game, and that's that's all that matters.
Yeah, man.
That's all that matters.
I don't work hard. Right? I work smart, or at least I make it look like I am.
I used to work hard. Up until a certain point, I realized like, what? Why am I doing this?
To work hard. I get
Why
paid
am I
enough
doing
to
this?
just do the job.
Yeah, I didn't learn until about Art Van or to the last furniture spot I worked at. I'm like, wow, they really are. This is really the office. I can really get away with not doing anything here, and it's gonna be fine. You didn't get a raise. You didn't got a raise.
The land suffers.
Shit, where the fuck's the snowball?
Yet though they band together against a common foe, such a fragile alliance cannot hold forever.
So what has everyone been playing recently, though?
There you go.
Well, since I just got that brand new PlayStation 5.
Oh, congrats!
Okay.
The only thing I mean, I got the free Astrobots game, which I already went through and 100%ed. And then Bugsnax, which was the free game already. I've been playing that. That game's fucking weird, but it's great at the same time. But I think Outriders is probably going to be the first one. And then also a game just came out from the same guy who did the No Way Out game, where one person has to buy it, and then you can give your friends like a share code, and then they can play the game for free with you.
Oh wow, that's cool.
I forget what it's called, like It Takes Two or Strings Attached or something.
Oh yeah, It Takes Two. That's the one you're talking about.
And I'm interested in it just on the perspective of like, if you want a game you can play with a friend, there you go. It's that simple. One of you pays the $40, or you both like split $20 each or whatever. You purchase it, then one person downloads it, and then they just send you an invite, and then you download and can play it.
That sounds pretty cool. That should be a thing that's more common.
Fantastic concept, but it's also like only something a small studio can get away with.
Yeah.
Like Activision, Call of Duty's never going to go to that model because they would lose millions of dollars.
Yeah, because they weren't founded on it. So it's like, yeah, we could do that, but no, because money. So we're going to continue.
Oh, yeah. It'll always be that case, though.
Yoki, you're streaming Monster Hunter on the YouTube channel right now.
Oh, am I? What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream.
I was gonna say.
I thought you knew. I'm looking like, oh, okay.
When we were watching the Monster
Hunter
earlier, Maggie kept asking me if she's like, should I know any of this stuff? And I was like, no, because half of this stuff has nothing to do with the game. But then they'd get to points where I was like, yeah, you do that in the game, and then it got to the point with the cat chef, and I was like, yeah, that's a thing in the game. There's a big beefy cat who looks like he's you don't want to get on his bad side, who makes food.
Pretty much.
See, this is what I was talking about. Joki uses this hammer, which is, or this whatever the fuck they call it, I forget, which is a much more like advanced weapon than some of the starting weapons.
I like you're riding Nami right now.
I am. Well, that's what they added. This is the newest part that they added in the game. Is that you have a mount system basically, and we have two big monsters. Yeah, hold on a sec. And then they have monster riding, is what they added new in the system.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What does that do besides moving around? Does that like affect anything else, or is that just
because you get
monster?
Yeah, because of the fact that you took control of the monster, you can use it to like bind it.
Dude, that's fucking awesome.
Yep.
I like that.
Also, if anyone wants to put their camera on, feel free.
Yeah. I'd appreciate that greatly.
Now, there's different ways you can actually hunt the monster. You can actually kill the monster, like this guy, or you can capture the monster. And you have to have like the actual items, like on the bottom right. You have to go through the items. Like you have to actually have like trank bombs and a trap. And you can make traps. You can actually go through and find like different plants and items from capturing bugs and things like that to help you capture them, or you can make them before you start the whole quest in the first place. So that's why that's when it comes down to like studying the monster, what they're weak against and everything. And yeah, what Krim was talking about when it comes to weaponry, yeah, the one I use is a hunting horn. I'm a hunting horn main since the first game. And basically it's like a hammer, but it's hollowed out. so that it plays notes every time I swing it. That's why you can see notes underneath my health bar and my stamina bar, and it buffs me up. So it gives me like stamina recovery, defensive, and stun negate. So I can't get stunned from the monster and things like that. So like, but there's different types of weapons of what you want to play as. That's what the beauty of this game. Like you could be a ranged weapon, or you can go with like a light bow gun or a heavy bow gun, and the game is just so dynamic, and you can make. There's so many different customizations of the weaponry depending on what you hunt. But it changes the way you fight each of the monsters too. So like, since I have a hammer, I have a longer reach than a regular like brute hammer, because there's brute hammers that are not hollowed out. But with hammers, since they do blunt damage, you want to hit their heads of monsters, because then it does concussive damage to them, so they can knock over and your pets can take them out and stuff. And then I'm telling you, it's really dynamic. It's really good to get into. But like I said, it's a lot to get into. There's a lot to learn. There's different monsters have different types of weaknesses, attack patterns, and things to learn from it.
Are those sand dolphins like jumping?
Yeah, they're basically
sand dolphins. Yeah.
All right.
They'll like swim around and attack you and jump at you and stuff.
Wait, so are they dolphins or sharks?
Think of swordfish.
Swordfish.
Yeah. They'll jump at you and like hit you in the face.
Swordfish the animal, not the terrible movie, right?
Yeah.
Man, because I'm saying, if you're gonna go off the movie, that did some damage. So you can break out the DVD player. And you can put some work in with that. I feel
that would kill me. I don't think I could handle that.
Make you want a concussion, I would imagine. I'm not watching it again as an adult, and we're not gonna do that again.
No, you don't want a concussion. Then you'll forget you watched it.
And like I said, every monster you want to carve too, because each of them give you every item in here has a purpose in some way. You can use it to combine to other items to make, or to get for like certain weapons that you want to improve. Because you can forge new weapons, and then you can upgrade your weapon. So like, say if you make a weapon, you can upgrade it to improve it, and it'll change the appearance and the stats and stuff. And then you can also just forge them straight from without even improving, but it costs more. And yeah, there's just so much into it, man. It's a lot. I could talk literally for hours on this game.
Bet?
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you guys later. I'm just going to leave it on.
Okay.
Let Jokey go all night.
What?
Right. Jokey was like, I'm going to do a 12-hour stream. And then, fucking 5 minutes later, he was like, oh, yeah, I got to go to bed, man.
Yeah, you caught me right when, like, I just got off work, and I was up the night before with you guys. Like, I was like, you know what, maybe this is a bad idea. I was like, I was barely keeping one eye open. I was like, yeah, this sounds like a really bad idea.
It was when you got Valhalla.
Yeah.
You said you were going to just play it all night.
I was, and I thought I was too. Oh my gosh, I was so tired. I was drained.
Dude, fucking Valhalla took so long to fucking finish.
Oh yeah, it looks so good though on PS5. Not gonna lie,
it really does.
Like that game, I was just like,
I'm a day one PS5 owner, dude. Trust me.
Hell yeah,
that one.
All of this flexing is not necessary.
Oh, I'm sorry, audio god.
No,
we didn't mean it like that. We didn't mean it like
that. Well, you already started, so might as well continue the muscle show at this point.
Dude, I found 3 of them on day one, so
that's what's up.
My little brother got one for Christmas.
I got mine 2 weeks before Christmas. I was stoked.
I got mine and my little brother's theirs day one, but my little brothers didn't get theirs until Christmas.
I got mine Thursday.
Yes, you did.
Eventually, in the future, I can hope to acquire one, maybe.
Yeah, I've been waiting. I'm waiting. Now I'm just waiting for the government to actually send me my stimulus check. Those assholes are mailing it to me instead of direct depositing.
That's a big move. It's a big move.
Either that or debt collectors stole it all. But
I
don't think that that's the case.
Okay, so I just looked it up, and my PC is above what a PS5 should be, so I'm all right.
My PC is too.
Not so surprising.
But it's not the fact that
yeah, but
it's
can
better
you play
than it is.
Miles
It's
Morales
more
on your
it's
PC?
the exclusivity of some of the games that you can play on there.
Can you
That's
play
why
Bug
not.
Snacks on your PC? Didn't think so. I mean, you probably technically could, but is it on PC?
Honestly, one of the best reasons I got it was God of War when it's coming out. God of War Ragnarok. Probably one of the biggest and only reason right now is why I got it. So.
Okay.
You want to know the funniest thing? I was so after I finished God of War, PS4 God of War.
Yeah.
I really liked it. I think it's by far the best one in the franchise.
Oh yeah, hands down.
It gets at like the very end. They're like, "Let's go back home," and I was like, I platinumed it. I did everything. Fuck that. Turned it off, deleted it, and then it was like a week later. I learned that there's a hidden cutscene at the end. I was like, "Oh, I should have actually gone back home."
Perhaps.
But just to do everything in that, you really have to like. It's a grind. The Valkyrie fights are annoying. There's that one planet where it's like shit's poisonous to you, but you have to run through it, and it's so annoying.
So there is I beat that and platinum that game on the hardest difficulty, and I got like the exclusive shield when you beat it on the hardest difficulty and stuff like that. When I switched it over to PS4, it didn't move it over, and the data was already deleted. So like I have all the trophies, but none of the save data, and I'm just like, oh, okay, well, I'm not gonna do it again. The only time I'll probably replay this game is when the second one's almost like a couple months out, and then I'll just redo it for the stream.
Yeah, I was not a massive God of War fan, so I was still like.
Oh, I was a huge God of War fan.
Well,
God of War Ascension.
God of yeah. Well,
God of War Ascension has never brought out the rager in me.
That's the only one I've not played, but I just was never really a fan of it. I was like, it's hack and slash whatever on the originals, and then a friend was like, just play it, do it, and I was like, okay. So I played the first one. The first one is quite literally the definition of like an okay game. There's nothing special about it. It's you can beat it in like an hour. It's especially if you're running through it, you can beat it very, very quickly. The second one is a much better story, but it's way too fucking long. It's like 3 hours longer than it needs to be. And then the third one's pretty damn perfect. But obviously the fourth one is definitely, or the PlayStation 4 God of War is by far the best one.
Okay, I'm gonna ask a question real quick because I'm aware of all the PlayStation stuff. And that's why I haven't really put a priority on getting a PS5. But I pretty much just like regular casual games like Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
Or
PlayStation 5 to play Rift Apart or whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah, new one's coming out.
Apart. Okay. So I might get it for that reason. The whole reason I really didn't care. Well, I kind of care, but also the bots were snatching up everything. So I was like, well, you can't do that. But yeah, I would have played it because I like to play the little games I played before. Just keep playing a couple of new games, maybe. Because I'm not going to dive deep into all the super excellent games, just the games I like. I would really hope they come out with another Infamous. Although I don't see it happening. If they came out with another Infamous, and maybe I'm trying to think. I don't know.
I mean, I wouldn't be too surprised. I feel like Second Son did really pretty well.
Second Son did really well, actually. And I was expecting kind of like a similar Second Son and everything like that, but nah, they just didn't. But that's fine because they worked on Ghost of Tsushima instead. So
yeah,
honestly, that game is beautiful in its own outright. Like, and playing it on PS5 just makes it so much better.
They've already optioned it for a movie. Ghost of Tsushima.
It's coming out for a movie. Yeah, I saw that. I was just like, what the? This is gonna be beautiful. Like, it depends though. Depends on some of the kind of like the whole write up for it.
Yeah, I think it'd be better as a series, but
I think
it'd be better as like a Netflix or Hulu or HBO show or something where you can do, maybe like 10, 13 episodes, an hour long each. You could definitely cover the majority of stuff.
Kind of like a
but you could
Game of Thrones thing.
also, yeah, you could also probably get away with 2, possibly 3 movies. Because look, there's a lot of sides. The game's fantastic, but there's a lot of side stuff that is definitely going to be just thrown away.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, all of the side characters are probably not going to be there unless they're just cameo background characters. Probably just the one main side lady who is really intricate, really big part of the story, especially towards the end, is going to be the only one who's there. The like grieving widow's probably not going to be there. The teacher's not going to be there. The monk's probably not going to be there.
Yeah, we'll see. That's what I'm saying. It just depends who's directing it and what they want to be shown.
But all I know is if they release a trailer and it shows the Mongolian guy, the beginning scene where they're on the beach and the Japanese people send their best warrior and he just drops oil on him and sets him on fire, I'm gonna be like, I'm in. I am in.
Yeah, like some of this, the game was amazing. So I'm hoping. Like, they just take stuff from the game itself, too, like... And if you guys have that game, I'm down to play some multiplayer on that, because I'm pretty much maxed out. I just like doing
I'd have to re-download it. I really wish I was streaming this one day. I got on the multiplayer, I was in a gold-ranked thing, like a wave-based one.
Yeah.
And the people I was teamed with all left. And it was just me for the the first 5 waves, and then these randoms came in, and they were holding their own. They were doing all right, but there was like 2 times that they all went down, and they're like, "Oh shit! Well, we're screwed now." But I was the one who uses like the bow, and I had the special maxed out to where it does like 5 headshots on different enemies, and I had that right at the perfect time. And I unleashed it, killed all 5 of these enemies, and rezzed all of them. It was nuts.
I have a bunch of... I'm going to be making this from now on. Right?
Yeah.
That's good.
Can you make the other thing, though?
And then I'll make us a potato soup tomorrow.
I will kill you, if only to
And then I'll
shut
figure
you
out
up.
the dish.
These things happen.
I don't know. I enjoyed it. I just didn't like that there was just so little content added to the multiplayer aspect. It was fine.
Yeah.
It's just like, this kind of does feel like an afterthought. Although I think the way they tied it in it works pretty well.
Oh yeah. I play as Ronin, so I'm always rezzing people and then burning people alive. It's great.
Okay, I'm gonna try that.
D-Pad and I played that with someone else, maybe his brother or somebody.
It was Jason, my brother Jason, and who was our 4th?
I don't remember.
It was me, you, my brother Jason, because my brother Jason was already like 10 levels ahead of us.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Audio God, this is how this works. So you can see the different weapons that you can get. So these are all the weapon lists that you can actually get. Great swords, sword and shield, lance, hammers. Each one have their own role in the group, basically. Because, I mean, you could fight monsters with 4 people. You can fight them with duo. You can fight them solo. But each one has their role, pretty much. But the tree in itself for each of these weapons are so vast, and what you need to hunt down to get those weapons. So, like me, I played Hunting Horn. And so, like, you have your base hunting horns at the start, but each one are made differently. So, like, the wood hunting horns at the top, you got ore, which is made out of rocks, and then the last one's made out of bones. And then another wood. This one's insects. And then you hunt down certain monsters to upgrade them to that next weapon. It shows you the stats that you get, attack, and it was crazy too. They have sharpness in here, which is weird for a blunt weapon, but I mean, I guess blunt weapons can dull out sometimes. But like, even while you're fighting, you have to like sharpen them up, and like, there's different things you have to worry about. So like, if you go as a gun weapon or anything like that, if you're going like range, Then you got to worry about like different ammo types, or if you go in like bow and arrows, you have to use different bows, and you can get different like potions to put on your bows. Basically, like you can make toxic arrows and things like that, and go like ailments and things. I can make this weapon. Actually, I needed to make this weapon.
Frog flute.
I need the frog flute actually, because I'm actually gonna go. Yeah, right. Look, it looks so cool. Can I upgrade it though? I feel like if I downgrade this one. Hold on, maybe I can.
The enemy general is fallen.
Maybe I can.
Yeah, I started watching the stream, but I had to stop because my internet is not good. My internet's not even okay. Like, as soon as I clicked on the stream, everyone else started talking like, yeah, so I went to the and got, but then that's how I was hearing everyone after I opened the stream. I'm like, oh, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and close that back. What's crazy is I should probably install Discord on my gaming laptop, but I keep refusing to do it for about no valid reason. So I'm probably, this is probably be my next move.
Man, I don't know if Aaron is still around, but did you hear about his computer?
No.
What?
He was asking in D-Pad's chat the other day. He was asking something about having a dedicated graphics card because he found that his graphics card that's built in isn't good enough to run, or at least the story went, it isn't good enough to run the games. It all looks like 8-bit games or something crazy like that. So I'm at work and I'm just getting like notifications, so I'm not really paying attention to what all is being talked about, but the chef was helping him like go over computer stuff, and he goes, can you send us pictures of your computer so I can see like maybe with what you're working with and I can help you better? So he sends these pictures, and first they're both really blurry pictures. One is just an image of a power box, like a power cable basically, and it was very confusing. We're like, okay, so that's your power. It's like a power brick that you sent a picture of, okay? And then he sends
power brick.
He sent this other picture, and it just looked like the back of a monitor, and we were all so confused. And Chef's like, could you just maybe send better pictures, and then I can understand better, give you better advice? And I went, wait a minute, do you have an all-in-one?
Oh yeah, he has an
all-in-one PC. And I was like, well, that's not gonna work for you. Not gonna do it.
That sound. Oh my god. I'd be so depressed.
I was like, I mean, his parents bought it for him or whatever. And I was like, yeah, I mean, they bought you probably a relatively decent like family computer where you're not, you're maybe watching YouTube videos or something, but you're not really doing anything else. You're not gaming on it. I was like, and now your problem is all-in-ones aren't meant to be upgraded or to like,
and now they're stuck with it. Holy crap!
You have that, and that's it.
That is wrong.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm gonna have to upgrade again at some point because even the current music making laptop I'm using, I feel like that's actually underwhelming for that. So I'm about to get something else soon anyway. I don't want to get a tower though, so it's probably gonna be another laptop.
I mean,
there's some pretty good, decent laptops out there. I know. I was checking online. There's a 16 gig, for like maybe $909. You could probably get away with the 1660 Ti. I mean, if you're looking for something maybe like 2060 or in the 2000 series with 16, you're looking at least 1100.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and double check later because when I got the one I use for streaming, I mean, I have a Switch, so I really just use it to stream the software, I guess. But
yeah,
I just looked up specs. I was like, oh, I'll get this one, and then I realized like, wait, isn't this the computer I passed at Walmart all the time for years? The ones that are like, okay, here are the regular PCs, here are the tablets. Oh, these are gaming computers. Yeah, these are the ones with the green backgrounds and all the cool. These are the ones. And I realized, I'm like, did I really just grab an MSI offline that I saw at Walmart the other day? That is ridiculous. could have just grabbed it. Could have just grabbed it right there. But probably but I like how that one is, so I'll probably just get another one or one that's like a little bit stronger.
I mean, I don't recommend upgrading anything right now unless you're buying a pre-built.
Yeah. Oh no, it's gonna be a while before you get any of the parts that you need.
Oh, I'm just doing this for to have a second regular streaming laptop. I'm like, okay, this one works.
I mean,
so
I don't know if you know this, but there's this great YouTube video, Olog VR, all about things you can buy for streaming that you probably don't need to spend money on.
I'll check it out sometime. I'll check it out sometime. Yeah. Yeah, it was on my feed, but I kept skipping it. You know, I should probably take a look at it. Yeah. Well, this is literally just that, and maybe I get a camera. That's it. But
I mean, look, it comes down to what you're depending on what you're wanting to stream or what you're doing. You don't need all that much.
Oh no, this is gonna be a multi-use computer because this is going to be. I'm still going to be streaming, but it's also going to be a little more for editing, and I'll probably still do music on it too. So I figured just getting what I have. Again, not this laptop. This is a basic, regular HP. Probably cost $300. I don't know. I don't know what the specs are on this, but I know that I need a little bit more for music stuff. Because when I open certain files, if it's a file that has like a bunch of like automation and a bunch of effects on each track, it'll open real slow. It'll play the song real quick. I'm like, okay, so I can't use this anymore. So I gotta be careful with what I use. But I kind of already know what I want to get. I just have to get it. But it's literally just for editing. Because I'm streaming, but also I'll be doing video editing with it. And then,
I bought my laptop used from my boy. And it's not too bad, you know what I mean? It's an Intel i7. It's got 2 GPUs in it. One of them is the HD Graphics 4600, and the other one's like a Nvidia fucking GTX 765. It's got it runs pretty good. It does what I need it to do. It's got like 16 gigs. I only picked it up for like $400. But my boy just built a new desktop, so he was letting go of his gaming laptop, and I just picked it up.
See, that's kind of cool. Unfortunately, I'm the only person I know within my vicinity. Let's take that back. Well, I say for the most part, the only person I know in my vicinity or my friend group who's doing what I'm doing. But I do want to build a tower eventually, but I'm in no rush to do that. Like, I'm not even in a rush to get another laptop.
Right, the biggest problem is availability of parts. You couldn't buy anything decent at all anyway.
Yeah.
Because of right now and what's happening. Okay.
Well, okay, so imagine a graphics card, like any graphics card worth getting right now, is like a PS5, but they're making less of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a worldwide shortage on parts.
Right, and they cost a ton more.
Oh, so that's like I said, tower down the line. I think I already know what laptop I'm getting, and I'm gonna up the RAM to all of my current laptops. I'll max it out. That's it. Yeah, I should be good for a while. So nothing too crazy. I already know kind of what I want to do.
Anyway, guys, I will catch you guys later. I have to go pick up my girlfriend from work. I totally spaced. I'll catch you guys later.
Dude, man, later. I don't appreciate you leaving mid-match.
I know.
Is it because you were gonna lose to this guy?
No, I wasn't gonna lose this guy. What? He doesn't take. Okay.
He's assaulted by that statement. Like, what the nerve of you saying I was
wrong? Okay. Your choice. Okay, I'm done. That was.
He got wrecked. He's rage quitting everybody.
That's not what's happening at all. I have to go.
It has nothing to do with his girl. He doesn't even have a girlfriend.
What the?
Oh, disrespect. Disrespect.
Yeah, that's tough about like.
I'll send you a picture. No worries.
It's all audio.
All right.
I felt that, but yeah. All right, man. Later. Oh yeah, man. Like the crazy part when I woke up, my friend was like, "Hey man, you streaming today?" I was like, "Yeah, look at that." Wait, what day is it? Saturday. I'm not streaming right now. Actually, I gotta do a thing. But after that,
when are you?
I'm gonna go to sleep.
Streaming?
I stream sometimes. My schedule is hella inconsistent though. But like, I'll be
Really, it's
I stream. Yeah, look, okay, there's a lot going on over here, but it's in the works. Got a planner, wrote stuff down. It's happening. With the last stream I did, I think was it? I think it was on Twitch. I don't know if it's still there, but I did a max raid battle, so that's gonna be my thing. String of things I'm doing for a while. It's catching all the legendaries. Then I'll start doing the other stuff, and it'll make more sense.
So you say?
But look, I say that now, and I actually mean that because I had class this week. I have class until I think mid-April, so that eats up a little bit of stuff. And I'm doing like all the. Where are we going? I think I'm on Network Plus right now. Yeah, so I did A+, Network Plus, and then I think Security Plus is next. So
what we really want is for you to start releasing music that we can use exclusively on stream.
I'm happy you mentioned that because have you checked out Twitch soundtrack? I have three beat tapes on there that you can use. They're on there.
Nobody's checked out Twitch soundtrack.
Look, man, try it out. Okay. But no, all of them you can use. Like literally, because it's just me. I'm not signing anybody. I control all this stuff. So yeah, use it. I'm trying to expand and actually have like 4 projects in the can that I haven't just uploaded or pre-uploaded yet. But I have 3 projects available that are all instrumentals and they're all like usable right now.
So
yeah, they're there.
What
I got
is
you
this?
guys.
Twitch soundtrack or something?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be an extension, basically. Okay, I just found out about it myself. Look, I don't know how popular it is. I was thinking of myself because I looked it up, and
how do I even look up anything?
It's an extension from what I heard.
Oh God, you have to download it. Oh,
yeah, this is the whole thing. So.
Yep, nobody uses it.
The crazy part is I didn't know it existed until I upload my music through DistroKid, so it puts it on all the streaming stuff. And every time something new comes up, they're like, "Hey, this other thing came out. So you're gonna put your music on there." So I'm like, "What does this even do?" So I went and had people look it up for me, and then I went. I'm like, doesn't seem like a good idea. But like I said, my stuff's like everywhere now. So YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, whatever stuff you listen to music, it's on there.
Yeah, but we need to do like what Harris Heller does, and that's where he like totally just lets everyone use his stuff for free. Doesn't DMC everybody.
I must do some research. Okay, well, I'm gonna look that up because I think I saw someone look that up before, and I did not.
This guy.
But I'm gonna say, look, okay. No, I'm not gonna. No, all jokes aside, I'm gonna look that up and I'll see. I'll get it to you guys because I have a bunch of stuff. Still doing the monthly thing. I have a bunch of stuff on Bandcamp that I haven't done anything with, so it's all there. It's all clear. I just going in the process to get it to you guys on what you're doing exactly. So let me get my pen. Write this guy's name down.
I like that. You can see me on my stream.
Mm-hmm.
With me in the background of my stream.
So we're gonna. This is almost like 2 mirrors. They face each other, and it's just infinitely reflected, so you can't really see anything anymore.
Right.
All right. What was the guy's name again?
I also like that it basically it almost looks like you have a green screened background.
It kind of does a little bit.
You know what's funny? It's because I probably do have a green screen background.
Is that a green screen background right now?
It is. Okay, here, let me
or is that just the audio or the lighting quality?
No, watch.
Okay.
Well, it didn't go how I wanted. There. I actually had a chroma key on.
Okay. Should we be looking on YouTube or here?
Either way, well, YouTube will show that it's not a green screen because it wasn't like that in Discord.
Our men are running.
Okay. That guy's name? Shoot me that real quick. I'm writing it down into stuff, so it's actually something I remember to do. Because I'm bad with things I don't write down, apparently.
Harris Heller.
Harris Heller.
The men
All
have
right.
no ammunition. Draw your weapons.
Because I really wish that Soundtrack was a thing. Because I was going to use that through Streamlabs to see how that worked, see how all that worked together.
What time is it?
Almost 1:41.
2 a.m.
Yeah, that.
Alright, I was just trying to see how long I've been streaming. So how you been, D-Pad?
Been good. What's been going on with you, bud?
You know, when I'm not working 7 days, I feel like more should be happening, but really it's not.
Seriously.
Like, I installed a doorbell today.
The enemy unit flees.
Oh, cool. This is
Yep.
the one with the camera?
I did a 4-wheel brake job on my truck today.
Oh, I hate working on cars like that. Like, regular
Me?
fixing stuff.
But it needs to be done.
Right. No, I just, like, it's never the fun stuff you're doing. You know what I mean?
Oh, we did some fun stuff after. As soon as I took my truck off the lift, I made sure I pulled it outside in the back of my parking lot at work, and then I smoked the tires in the truck to make sure that everything worked. You know, just did a brake stand. You know, had to make sure the brakes could
The
hold.
enemy run.
Right. You just gotta do that.
I don't even know what half of those words even meant in that sentence.
The sad
What
part
the hell is
is...
a brake stand? Is that just like some fancy terminology to just go, the brakes work?
No. It's like a burnout.
I put my foot down on the brake, and then I hit the gas pedal really hard, and then I spun my tires.
Yeah, it's like a
Okay.
burnout, but you're not doing it at the start of anything. You're just spinning your wheels. So, like, people do it at the Dream Cruise
I was being
constantly.
an asshole for him. That's what I was doing.
Yeah, I get that. But that's, that's part of being D-pad.
Normal for me.
Like, I understood all that stuff, but I don't actually know how to do anything. I'm glad YouTube exists.
Oh, really?
That's great. Like, I'm doing everything I've learned how to do so far is literally like, okay, I need to do it. I'm like, well, how much does this cost? I don't feel like paying that much. Okay, how do I do this thing? Unless it's something ridiculous, like I don't know how to do it. I'm like, yeah, I don't have the tools for this. I'm gonna have to pay for this. I'm not gonna fuck this up. It's too major. But smaller stuff, that'd be less of a problem. Changed my brakes once, and I felt like super manly. So that was that.
My thing is, if I make a mistake, I can only blame me. I don't like that.
Yes. I did not put work in to car stuff. My dad was a licensed mechanic, and I got 0% of that intel or anything. So I was talking to Max and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I looked at the video, and they showed this thing. They just skipped 5 steps. And of course, he hits me with the, yeah, that's because you know what you're doing. I'm like, great talk, Dad. I'll see you later. Cool. All right. Thanks. I needed that inspiration.
Yeah, I don't think my dad would be very helpful on that stuff. He hated.
Yeah,
working on cars.
my dad didn't ever teach me anything.
Oh my god, this.
I mean, I was tossed up, just not car stuff. Like I get mad embarrassed when the people around me like I'm thinking my stuff was sweet, and they'll be like, "Oh, yeah, this is wrong. Oil leaking right here. I looked in the car, I saw oil leak, and there's part of your hose missing." I'm like, how do you know all of this?
Yeah, I don't know shit about cars.
And it'll be a woman like, yeah, I work with my brother showed me how to work on cars. I'm like, okay, so everybody knows how to work on cars, not me. Cool. I'll accept that. It's just a thing I'm not good at. And I don't feel bad about that anymore. I used to feel away, but now I'm like, hey, everybody doesn't know everything, so I'll take that.
No, certainly everybody doesn't know everything.
But stuff I need to know, like I said, it's like
yourself.
Stuff I need to know, I'll do it. Or something simple, I'll just figure it out.
After you say you don't know anything about cars.
I'm glad you brought that up. because I was just lying.
You were just lying.
Wow. What was the
What's the difference
payoff?
between a turbocharger and a supercharger?
Everything.
What happened?
What's the difference
Well-
between a turbocharger and a supercharger?
Well, the turbo uses the back pressure of your exhaust to spin and make more horsepower, to where a supercharger takes the air directly from outside, which causes the spin and to force air in to give you more power. So turbo technically uses exhaust to force more air to make more power, and a supercharger uses the fresh air to force more air and make more power.
See, I couldn't have said it better myself.
Supercharger is a better way of powering the car because it's more of a direct horsepower gain instead of relying on your exhaust and the
You
pressure.
know what?
And turbo also tends to have a lag, which will have a break in power, and you could have a loss of horsepower and a loss of throttle response due to a lag. Unless you twin turbo, and then you can make up for the lag because you're using extra power.
Thanks, Krim.
Okay, I
welcome.
appreciate that. I understood every word of that, so I don't feel bad.
Like I said, I
understood
couldn't have
every
put
word
it
of
in
that.
better words.
You couldn't have put it in any words. Not better words.
Well, we'll never know now.
All
Because
right.
now I know what the difference is.
All right. Here's an easy one. Not
I've already forgot. I don't remember which one's the exhaust and which one's the fresh air because it's not gonna matter.
One is driven by the crank and one is driven by the exhaust. That's simple as terms. Anyway, what is the difference between drum and disc brakes?
Are we asking?
No, not in general.
What kind of stream is this?
He's asking me specifically because I don't know the answer. But drums are a musical instrument, and the other thing's something about brakes.
Okay.
See, I was gonna say musical instrument.
Both
Or
brakes.
All right, so drums require shoes. Now the shoes will open and
I thought you
close,
were always supposed to have
compress and decompress. Whereas the rotor actually relies on a caliper that has the pads that squeezes on to cause you to stop.
So would the drum be for bigger cars, or that's just drum design?
No, the drum is an obsolete thing. Drums were used back in the day, and they're no.
Which one's the
That's
one
not
that
true.
gives me
You
the
can still get
springy response on the brake on the pedal?
What?
Okay, I'm learning so much today. No, I
was making a joke.
I felt that in my soul. I'm listening to it like, I'm learning
Drums
so
are-
much that I'm going to forget in an hour.
Drums are less common. They're usually on rear brakes these days.
Well, they were very common back in the 70s where they were used all the way around, but like I said, when they started coming out with calipers and rotors, the drum brake tended to be obsolete.
Big caliper, those guys driving
You know
the drums
what?
out of business.
Well, why are you doing this, man? Like, why are you doing this? That's why.
Doing what?
Okay.
I'm a man of the world. I'm well cultured and versed in the automotive industry. I know all about the Honda and
Yeah, and I'm a fitness specialist, Krim. All right,
You are.
Wow. I feel like I should understand why that's funny,
I know about
and I
fitness.
don't.
Small fucking cookies in my mouth. All right.
Oh, okay. I'm about to
Hey,
say, I
that's
don't
my
know.
favorite workout routine.
You said drums. First thing I thought was
Yeah,
instruments.
shoving cookies in my mouth. That's
Or
my
ammo.
favorite.
Drums. It's one of those two, right?
Yeah, it's well, it gotta be. I heard way too many songs about loading up a drum and how the gunshots are gonna sound like an onomatopoeia or like you're playing a drum set. I'm like, wow. I'm
Yeah.
learning so much from this music.
You know, it was very kind of that little boy to bring those loud drums to Jesus when he was born. Probably rude to wake him
Oh
up.
my god.
No.
He pushed down on his brakes and they just did what you said. Something about an onomatopoeia.
Okay, so we're just combining all the things right now. We're just gonna all the drum meanings. We're just gonna bring them all together to just a cluster of a thing.
No, a
I'm with
cluster.
that.
No,
The crazy
cluster,
thing is, little
yeah.
do people know about that story is that the little drummer boy was actually supercharged and not turbo.
Get out. Leave right now. Don't come back. Don't come back.
I bet you the little drummer boy was beating his drum with his crankshaft.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
This is going.
Hopefully not on top of
It's
the
not going anywhere. It is where it is.
I'm not. Here's the thing. I'm not against that though. I'm not against it. I'm all for this.
There's no forward
You're all
progression.
drummer boy beating his crankshaft with a drum.
right in front of a newborn baby.
He's definitely going to hell off top. Already set himself up.
I mean, I welcome it. It'll at least prove that something exists, because currently I am not convinced.
Oh, here we go.
I'm all for the uploaded theory. I don't know if you guys have seen that show yet. They upload your consciousness onto a virtual reality.
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen that.
Oh yeah, no, I haven't seen it. I like that.
No, I know the one you're talking about. I forgot it even existed. I remember seeing the trailers for, like, as it was about the premiere, but I don't watch enough TV to keep up with any of that nonsense.
See, okay. No, all right. No, that's cool.
Even if it is like I'm just assuming it's some sort of cable program, but maybe
no,
it's
Amazon Prime.
Amazon or something, yeah.
Yeah.
Even then,
Is this
I
what
don't
you
watch
do?
very much TV.
This is amusing. But yeah,
Which part?
all of it. Literally, ever since you. Hold off asking a question. I already knew this was gonna go perfectly. I knew this was gonna go exactly how I wanted it to go. And
Is it amusing? Amusing how? Like a clown?
okay.
My
All
funny
right,
how?
Okay, we're not gonna do this today.
Go get your fucking shine box.
Just horror
Okay.
movies now.
Yeah, yeah.
That's fine.
You can't handle the truth. Completely.
That's like the go-to.
unrelated.
Like, literally, that's the go-to movie quote I've heard way too much in my life through everything.
What, that you can't handle the truth?
Literally that. Like, it'll be
It's
the
a-
you can't
it's a-
handle the truth. I'm like,
It's a great quote that you can be
It
used
is.
for many things.
but it's been overused. Like James Brown samples in hip hop. Like this, it's been overused. to death.
You can't handle the truth.
Like even the whole scenes. That's a great scene, but like it's been played out like that's almost as played out as a montage scene where they imitate Rocky and they do the drinking the raw eggs, but then I guess it's nasty, so they start cooking the eggs, and I'm like, all right, okay.
Wait, that's the thing that happens?
It's a thing I've seen too much, and I don't know if that's my upbringing or taste, but it's a thing I've seen too much, and I'm like,
I feel like I've seen that so little, I don't even recognize it as a thing.
I watch a lot of stuff. No, I don't know. I don't say not, but younger. When I was younger, or like when I didn't do anything but watch stuff. I saw a lot of shows like that, like little spoofs, where they would pretty much all the comedy stuff was basically taking stuff from movies and making it part of the bit. And that was one I kept seeing a lot. And I'm like, okay, I saw Rocky and I loved it, so I don't want to see these anymore. As off-brand as Rocky was, and as ridiculous as Rocky was, I still like watching it.
I love Rocky and I watch it all the time. I feel like watching it right
Thank
now.
you. I'm with you.
I really like the part where he goes, "Leave the guns, take the cannolis." It's a good one.
I'm your Huckleberry.
Okay, Rocky 4 though. No.
Rocky 4 is overrated.
What? Who?
Yeah, it
Who
is.
thinks that's the best Rocky? Like, who
I mean, a lot of people do, but it's not the best Rocky.
It's not the best Rocky.
Also, who thinks it's the best? Like, who thinks?
Oh,
that's-
so many people do, because it's probably the only one they've ever seen.
I saw that as a kid, and
It's
it was
either Clubber
funny.
Lang or the first one. It's either 3 or 1.
Yeah. But really, if you're a real fan, it's definitely Rocky 5.
Oh
Shut
my
up.
god, with
Shut
Tommy
up.
Gun.
No, no,
Definitely.
Tommy Gun with the fake Don King in there.
The best is the street fight at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Tommy Gunn.
The
Yep.
best is
Yeah.
that it's really Sylvester Stallone's dead child in the movie, you know?
Okay.
I like how that's your best part.
too far.
It's not that it's too far. Just that that's a weird thing to be a best part. Like all the things.
Well, I mean that was a joke, but
I get it.
wasn't his name like Moon something or other?
It was Tommy Gunn.
No, his actual child.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know. Well,
Nah, it
I watched
doesn't
4, and I was in a barbershop, and I watched 4. And I'm watching this, I'm like, why did they do a whole choreography scene where this man got killed? Like, did he dance to the ring? I'm like, so you're fighting a steroided Russian. What are you doing?
I mean, to be honest, it's a great opening scene. It definitely sets the pace for the rest of the movie, but it's the rest of the movie is a massive montage, and then
and another montage.
If I can change, then you can change. We can all change.
And that's how we beat the Soviet Union. That's how we did it.
Quote it right
there.
It's not worth quoting, right? Rocky stopped the Cold War single-handedly. I mean, although to be fair, I mean it did lead into Creed 2, and Creed 2 is pretty good.
Yeah, it's just pretty cool.
These were really good.
I will say though that the match, like Rocky was funny, but like I like watching silly stuff. So I came across a 30. I think College Humor did like a 30 for 30 if Rocky 4 was real. So they had people like talking about like it was a real event, like it really was a cultural phenomenon, and somebody, the guy, everyone like, yeah, man, I watched the fight and he threw his hand and he threw a punch and it didn't even touch him, but his head still went back. It was like the wind hit him or something. And I'm like, what? I love this. Why am I like this?
Sage.
There you go. Sage. Yeah, I knew it was something crazy.
Hippie.
Yeah.
What?
Sage. That's the name of the kid that died. Sylvester.
Oh, you're looking this up. Okay.
Stallone's actual child.
Those is actual son of the movie, like the dude with the earring. I did not know that.
Well, no, in the 5th movie when he was like still a kid.
Wait, you said in the 5th movie?
Yes, when he was still a kid.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Was it the kid with the earring, or was it the?
Did he have an earring? I mean, he might have. That's like a minute detail I don't even remember.
Well, I'm just saying because that was the one he actually was like teaching how to box or how to fight, whatever, right? And he was getting mad because he was being endured for Tommy Gunn.
Kind of.
I mean, that's how he felt. I don't know. Like, that's not what happened, but I mean, I remember all these. I had a box set of all 5. I just kept watching them over and over in order. I just kept watching them back to back to back to back for like weeks straight. And I'm like,
He had like a 2-inch earring.
Yeah, was it like a cross or something, or like a whole ensemble piece?
I have no idea. It looks like some sort of chain.
I guess that was popular back then. I don't know. But,
and the 90s, early 90s, late 80s? Yeah. Surprised it wasn't a fucking feather.
I mean, yeah, because Clubber Lang had the feathers though in the last one.
Yeah, but that was just Mr. T being Mr. T.
It was. Like, the whole premise of that movie was funny. The fact that this dude was goated and was fighting a guy he didn't want to fight, and it took him like, oh,
well, look, when Thunderlips beats you up in a wrestling match, you got to do something.
That was Rocky 3.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, we were saying. Yeah, it was too bad. The whole thing was funny because I love watching it. You know he's gonna lose. You know whoever the character is gonna lose. You see the trainers. You see Clubber Lang doing the most, like running, doing punches in there. You see him a meat cleaver. Rocky's over here blowing bubbles. I'm like, oh, he about to get killed. Yeah, he about to take him out the game completely. Yeah, that's about to be rap.
Mr. T was a bad man. Like, like he was.
I feel like he should have won that rematch. But I mean, it's a movie.
The one I was talking about that you haven't played yet.
All right, then.
You know what's really funny, though, talking about Rocky, is that Sylvester Stallone's one of only 6 people to ever be nominated for an Oscar for playing the same character.
Really?
Yep. Wait, what the fuck am I supposed to do with these batteries?
You grab a battery over the tile. So we have 3 batteries. But the other team does too. So you gotta...
How much steroids do you think Mr. T took in that movie? Like
I don't think he took them. I think he just trained. Like I think, based on what I heard for Carl Weathers, they go through a training. They work out.
Overwrite their stuff. Okay.
I'm just saying they do that. So I'm thinking he probably just worked out more. Like he already was like, was he in the military before that? So he probably just.
I
feel like he was. I don't know why I
he
felt
was
like he was in the
PA
military.
for sure, you know.
Yep, was afraid to fly, so they drugged him every time.
No,
Every time.
he was yeah, he was just a bodyguard.
Oh, I don't know. Who am I
Yeah,
thinking
he's
of?
also
I
like a
thought
really
he was
crazy
military.
big mama's boy and super religious. It's kind of weird.
Things you wouldn't expect, basically. Okay, I'm gonna look into that. But I think his daughter does comedy right now. Or I don't know how many kids he has. I know he has a daughter who does stand up. She's okay. She's pretty solid. Surprisingly solid.
Oh my god. NBC actually had America's Toughest Bouncer competition. And that's where Mr. T got spotted.
What?
Yeah, that's
Why is it a
right.
thing? That sounds like a Fox type thing, but Fox wasn't around back then, I don't think. Were they? No. I was just starting.
Yeah, he was a bodyguard for Muhammad Ali, Steve McQueen, Michael Jackson, Leon Spinks, Joe Frazier, and Diana Ross.
And that's how they saw him, like, this guy here is talent.
Well, I mean, when you get spotted by Sylvester Stallone, obviously he's not looking for acting talent. What does he know about it?
Not a point.
Hey, he's got
No.
2 Oscar nominations, you know.
I mean,
He's
Rocky
also in a
One
movie
actually.
called Oscar, which like pretty much sums it up.
Well, I will say that at least, okay, Rocky, the first Rocky was minus that cringy scene that's kind of cringy. Now, when you look at it, that actually was not that bad. Like, he actually was like, I don't know, like, it felt like.
First Rocky is
realistic.
a Best Picture winner.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it feels, because even watching it, it seems okay, this is reasonable. It's okay, all right. The second one was like,
it's a good movie for, you know, like 1979 or whenever it came out.
It's 76 or I don't know. I
A
was-
ton of competition. Like,
Right.
like some of the worst movies that are out today are still better than the 70s movies out back then.
And that's why I love 70s movies. Action movies and 70s movies, I will forever love because they're so ridiculous sometimes.
I mean, I totally get it. My favorite comedy of all time is from 1960 something, or
Blazing
1959.
Saddles.
No,
Oh,
What comedy is that though? Since we're on a movie.
from 1959. I was a decade off, but Some Like It Hot is
oh,
fantastic.
okay.
Actually, like I want to say there's a musical. There was some comedy. There was something funny in it. I remember. I want to say Singing in the Rain.
The sound of music when the Nazis come to get him at the end.
Okay, not that. But,
Okay. Mr. T was in the military in 1975.
I thought so. Okay,
He was-
so he had to be. He was some.
He was in the military police corps.
Oh, okay. He's
Could you
not playing
imagine
around
that guy
out here.
going to like arrest you?
And he tried out for the Green Bay Packers.
Get over here, fool!
And that, I'm trying to imagine Mr. T
I pit
as a football player.
You can block me.
And he got his gold chains originally from finding them at the clubs he was a bouncer at.
Beautiful.
I stole all these.
Well, probably when people left him behind, so he was like, "Yeah, I'll take that." And after a while, I was like, "Wow, I have a lot of gold chains."
Fucking kicked people out of the fucking club and stole their chains.
So you saying
you out?
he was playing his own version of an RPG where he knocks you out and then you drop the chain, he just takes it from you and adds it to his arsenal. I play that game. I do it.
Apparently, he was offered $75,000 to assassinate somebody.
Yeah, I've heard that story.
That's so. That's not so random. It just seems weird.
I would love to have, like, if I was just anybody of note at all, to have somebody come up to me one day and just be like, look, listen to me, hear me out. A crazy amount of money, just please kill this guy. I'd just love to have an interaction where that happens. Be like, wait, is this is a real thing? You're actually asking me to go kill somebody?
Right.
I'm like, you understand? I just got winded playing with my kids, right? Like, I don't have the energy for this. Like, I'm not about this life.
Yeah, but think about that. That'd be like
But
if
go
someone
on.
offered John Cena money to assassinate somebody. You know what I mean? Like that's the equivalent of modern day. Like if someone was like, "Hey, you're pretty strong. Would you kill somebody for me?" Like,
Got big
it's-
muscles.
And that's why yeah, no, I get that. But he has so much money. It's like, how much are you paying me, bro? I have Experian commercials that I can get royalties from that are more than the money you're offering me for this assassination. But it's because they can't see him. It's a valuable, very valuable trait.
God.
Very valuable trait. Oh, you thought wasn't gonna bring that up in the Johnson conversation? No. Oh, every time. But yeah, I don't know what he was doing for a while because I stopped. I somewhat keep up with wrestling. Like I watch a guy, Simon Miller, talk about it for like 20 minutes a week. But I was sitting with my kids watching TV.
I mean, is
and I
that
seen
really
Experian
keeping up with it if you're watching like a recap?
I said
show?
not really. That's why I said like not really. I'm aware of what's going on, but I don't really care to spend 3 hours, 2 hours watching a single show. So
Yeah.
I watched a dude talk about it for 20 minutes the next day. But I'm watching TV and I see an Experian commercial. I'm like, is that John Cena? Why is he? I'm like, Kyle, what is going on here? What is the correlation
Basically
between
retired?
I think he might be semi-retired, or I don't know if he's fully retired yet, but he just does movies and
John
stuff.
Cena.
So
As far as like the like wrestling part, I don't think,
I think he's semi-retired because he might, because like he'll pop up sometimes and be in a storyline. He'll go away again for a while.
But he's not like an actual wrestler. It's more like when The Rock comes back.
Yeah, he's like part-time as fuck. Now if he get one of those Brock Lesnar deals, it'll be sweet out here for him. But I don't think John Cena's gonna
Brock Lesnar's got two career paths in his life.
Brock
Beat somebody
Lesnar-
up or look like you're beating somebody up. He's not going to go out and start becoming an actor or anything.
No, he doesn't have to. Like Brock Lesnar is probably the funniest wrestlers to me. Not because he's funny, but because in interviews, you can tell he does not give a fuck about anything at all. He's like,
Well, I would have said
no,
the same thing about Dave Bautista.
Yeah, he's on that list. He's on that list.
Like,
I mean, well, on the list of not giving a fuck.
Or
But
is
not
the
like
acting part?
Yeah, I would never have guessed that he'd have a career.
no one saw that coming. I don't know. I didn't see it coming at all. Like, I thought he was gonna be wrestling until he was old, like legit. Yeah.
I mean, I don't
But
know
it's-
that he's like successful other than Guardians of the Galaxy. He had that Stuber movie.
He does stuff like it's not super
Stuber
great
was
stuff.
okay for what it is.
Oh, he also had My Spy. I had no idea.
My Spy
Yeah,
was
he's
also
okay.
okay for what it is.
Like he's okay.
But
Like, he's not like great.
He
or
has like
groundbreaking.
serious acting chops. If you watch, even though he's only in it
Oh,
for maybe like 10 minutes.
Man with the Iron Fist. He's in
no,
Man with the
if
Iron
you,
Fist.
well,
I'm saying that's a cool. It makes sense for him. It's
sure,
good.
but that's. I was saying if you watch Blade Runner 2049 or whatever it is, he's in that for like 15 minutes, and he's one of the stronger parts of the movie.
But like,
I don't even remember
yeah,
him
what-
being in that.
Yeah,
In
well,
Blade
he's
Runner?
the part where Ryan Gosling goes to like the farm or whatever, and he's like the very subtle, like he is a replicant, but he's so he's got to act as if he's not, while also giving away slowly that he is, and then he has the big like brawl for a minute.
Yeah, but his instruction was probably like, just be yourself.
Well, I mean, it was more acting than what he's done at any actual point, because that's it's a drama instead of Guardians, which is like an action comedy where he does just have to, at this point just be your loud like wrestling personality. At this point, just sit here and say these lines deadpan, or just probably how you would say them anyway.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm pretty sure like his instructions are like, just do whatever you want, Dave.
Okay, just let's do it. Standing on this X and facing this direction. Okay, go ahead. All right, shoot.
It'd be fun to find out if the scenes in Guardians 2, where he's like, "I've learned to be invisible," was him just standing in the background, not doing anything. They're like, "Dave, what are you doing?" He's like, "You just told me to be here, so I'm just standing here."
Right. Like he
And they
didn't
write a
know
joke
where he
about
should,
it.
what he should be doing.
So I want to see either that or like some deleted scene where it's like really deep, but yeah, no, we don't need that for this character. Yeah, no, just put the funny stuff in there. No, we're good. Drax.
I mean, it's
Oh, that
kind of
movie,
like
though.
Vin Diesel playing Groot.
That was so random. I'm like,
Well, I
why?
mean, no, it's not. What are you talking about? It's not random.
Let me see why it's
One
random.
of his most successful, like
Iron
biggest
Giant?
things is Iron Giant,
Yep.
where he literally all he said throughout that entire thing is 2-3 words.
Yeah,
Who is his agent?
Like, he just made noises.
Who is his agent? Is my question.
Yeah.
Who is his agent? They hook someone up like this. Like, all right, look, man, I got a job for you. We get to punch the ground? No.
Well,
But
I mean, I'd say
can say
good
one
agent
word.
who's hustling and getting you work.
No, that's why I said who is this person? Like, who get that guy as your agent? Because he's getting you easier work out here. Are you gonna, okay, I got the script, man. Just keep saying Groot over and over. That's all you say.
Yeah.
You just say with different emotional inflections. You're good. Yes, easy money. But then also, you'll be in a movie with John Cena later. We'll talk about that later. The Rock's gonna be there. We're trying to get Brock Lesnar, but he doesn't give a fuck. He's in Minnesota chopping up wood and shit. Whatever. But look, just come to the movie with us.
I'm just saying, it's like when The Rock started acting, he was a little bit shaky, but he was still
Yeah.
better than like John Cena's first roles.
Well, I mean, I
Rock
don't
can
know
work
if you
with-
can say his first appearance as the Scorpion King and The Mummy 2 is that good.
No,
I mean,
no,
better than
not
the
his
first John Cena thing, though?
appearances.
No,
I
I
said
I
better
get
than
you.
the first John
You're
Cena
talking
thing.
like Walking Tall or The Rundown or some of those
Right.
actual like bigger starring things. No, I completely agree with you. The Rock is going to. I mean, you know, Dave Bautista can hold it out and be like, "Hey, I was in the second highest grossing movie of all time. Fuck you, Rock." But Rock's gonna be like, "Yeah, but I'm like the first truly successful wrestler to transfer into acting."
And he's in bigger movies too. So
No, well, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Can't really.
also minus that movie, I'm saying like besides that movie, I mean it doesn't matter. You don't need more movie. You have that. You can't take that away from him. But he's in.
Well, here's the
More
thing:
stuff.
Dave Bautista is never going to be the draw that The Rock is,
Yeah.
ever.
Right.
And so it doesn't even matter. But Batista, by just
The
pure
Guardians.
happenstance that he did get the role in the Guardians, as long as he's doing that and around, he's always going to be in like super high grossing movies.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Like I kind of like to see wrestlers transition like that. Like to don't have to keep doing stuff like fuck other bodies and just do other stuff.
Like I would say, have you guys seen
Yeah,
Southland Tales?
The Fast series. You know what I
How
mean?
much-
The Furious movies.
What's that?
I said The Rock pulled off the Fast and Furious movies too.
Yeah.
So
That's the joke I threw in with John Cena being in the movie. With yeah, I mean, come on, it's John Cena. Like, Vinny, come on. All the roster is gonna be here. He's gonna, you know, John Cena's gonna be another brother or something. I don't know, some relative. Just come on, do the movie with us.
John Cena's funny when he played that father looking for his daughter. What was that movie with the fucking when he played the concerned father and the daughters rode on prom night or
What's up,
whatever?
blockers?
Cock blockers?
Yeah.
No, they changed it to
Or-
blockers.
no,
They-
sorry, it was
they
just called
changed it.
blockers. But
They changed it to blockers, I guess, because of the outrage from. I'm like,
that
this
was
okay.
a pretty funny movie. That was
That movie's funny. Yeah, like, John Cena, he's surprisingly humorous, and I was like, huh.
Well, remember the one where he played the there was an Amy Schumer movie and he played the drug dealer, Amy Schumer or whatever.
Trainwreck.
I did not see that
Thank
movie.
you.
But, okay.
Thank you. That was
What's called?
hilarious.
He's funny.
Is that the one where he
He
was
is
really bad at sex?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember.
I didn't
that.
see that.
That was actually funny.
I didn't see that movie at all. Like I haven't seen it, but yeah, part about it. But I don't know.
I just
I think
just
he's real
remember.
bad at sex in real life too. You know, he can't commit to any wives or having any children.
Hmm.
No?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know who's. I mean, I see the pattern, but I'm like, I don't know if that's just him or they want the right one. I don't know, man. Like, hey, he's getting money out
know
here.
that there was a Flintstones and WWE Stone Age SmackDown.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
There was advertised.
Scooby-Doo one too, I think.
It was advertised all the cereal boxes, and it was a whole thing. I think Triple H was in there, maybe. Yeah, Triple H was in there.
Yeah, probably.
Scooby-Doo
Undertaker,
WrestleMania
Rey Mysterio, the Bella
Yeah.
Twins.
The Bella Twins. Oh, okay. I didn't know they were in there, but all right.
CM Punk, Vince McMahon.
Of course, Vince McMahon's gonna be in there. Of course, he is.
Look, they'll throw their name.
What is the Mustang Challenger?
Mukbang?
Mustang.
Isn't it basically they're just sitting around eating seafood and talking about stuff?
Hello, Aaron.
Wait, Mustang or I don't know.
This Mustang Challenge. I don't know what that is.
Oh, they said mukbang. Okay, Mustang Challenge. Have no idea.
You gotta look at a Mustang and name what kind of car it is.
I failed that immediately.
I would too. I hate when I'm on the phone and people are like, what kind of car is it or something? I'm like, dude, I don't fucking know. It's silver. It's got 4 wheels, 2 doors. It's silver. I don't know what to tell you. Or like delivery people. I'll be like, I don't know what kind of car are you in, and they're like, oh, it's a Honda, blah blah blah. And I was like, okay, that didn't help me. What color? What give me descriptives that I can see, not
how many doors. What logo am I looking for? I'm bad with that though, but I only know stuff that I'm driving, so I only learned more about various cars because I rented different kinds of cars of different years. So I just started looking them up. So some stuff I know, but yeah, the Kias, those are fun cars to drive, and that was surprising.
I drove a Kia Soul because of the way their front window like curves around the front a little bit. It just seemed like I was driving so much faster because you could see just that much more. And I was like, damn, I'm not even going that fast.
I forget what Kia I was in. I forgot. I remember
Kia Rondo for a rental, and we fucking destroyed that car. When we were it was totaled. We fucking
you're the reason.
That car. We were doing donuts in parking lots, driving off road in it.
Well,
you're the reason.
We bent We fucked that whole car up.
Yeah, I was just taking a unnecessarily long 4-hour drive that I'm not going to go into detail on, but that car felt like the acceleration felt like way faster than the cars I was used to driving. I'm like, how is this even a thing? Like, why does this feel like I'm going way faster? Like, it just starts off faster. Like, I barely touched the pedal, and I'm like at 60.
I mean, I've been in some pretty fast cars. The Gridiron Gang. That's what it's referencing. He's
the Mustang Challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know about. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I saw that movie.
You want to be a Mustang, you got to pass the Mustang Challenge.
I do now.
Oh yeah, that okay. I remember it now. Yeah, I'm thinking. I heard Mustang Challenge. I didn't link it to anything. I'm like, what? What are you? The what?
I had to Google mukbang.
Yeah, that's like
I could have just told you what a mukbang was.
I told you what a mukbang was. I thought that's what you were saying. So I was like, no, that's what it is. I mean, for what I've seen, like I said, just people sitting around eating seafood and talking about stuff for a while. I feel like there's probably a deeper definition, but every time I've seen one, they literally
it's not specific to seafood.
No, you just eat large quantities of food.
Eat a bunch of food, yeah.
And just talking about stuff, just eating whatever and talking.
Well, yeah, because usually people are filming themselves for it, so they're, they get 2 or 3 friends and then they order like the entire McDonald's menu or something.
Which is weird, because that's some really. Like, I thought it was stupid at first when I first saw it was a thing, but then I can see, like, okay, if you have a big enough following, and if you literally just want to eat and chill out, but also film it, you'll get people who watch you who are going to watch this, and you're just chilling.
I'd be the absolute worst person to invite to a mukbang thing. I'd eat like one burger and be done.
No, I'm no longer on 3K. Does it say I am?
I don't know. Like, let me look at this stuff.
Oh,
Also, it's 220.
Yeah, I know. We're probably gonna get going soon. My
I
butt's
agree.
getting sore. Jokey, he had to go pick up
He's
his
getting yelled at.
girlfriend. I don't believe she exists.
Look, okay.
I'm pretty sure he rage quit because of Super Punch Out.
I don't think that's what happened, but you know what? Okay.
No one cares what you think.
That's fine. Wow. Well, I care what I think, and that's all that matters. So, what else?
We'll go ahead and call it right now. Now that Ghost is here. And Ghosty, you gave me a thumbs up, right? Right?
Wait, did I? I think I did.
Oh my god, if you didn't,
Am
we're gonna have some words.
I sleeping stupor?
That's a prerequisite to join.
Usually, because usually that's stuff I do off top. Like, that's the thing I've gotten a habit of doing. Like, if I'm watching people, I'll just like it in the beginning. Unless it's something, like, if it's somebody I already know. Now, if it's something new, I'm like, well, let me see where this is gonna go. This might be foolish, and I gave you a like that I can easily take back. So there's nothing to lose here, actually. I can just do it whenever.
Maybe I shouldn't say what in stream.
What do you mean?
D-Pip was here like right after you left, Aaron.
What happened?
We all waited till you left to show up.
Right, they did. I was like, Aaron's gone. They're like, oh, all right, we'll be right in.
Crim and I were playing Fall Guys.
Look, man, I told you where I was at, Aaron.
And
I was
actually, we were pretty much playing Fall Guys the entire time.
Yeah, we were supposed to be doing something else, but the third person never showed up.
Yeah.
Were you?
Was it a circle jerk?
Yeah.
Giant one.
All right.
Giant circle jerk.
We were gonna
all play with our crafts and beat our
yeah,
drums.
it was gonna be a double Dutch rudder situation between three
Yeah,
people.
we were gonna play with our crankshafts and beat our drums. That's what was gonna happen.
I love it here.
Exhaust some pressure.
I love it here.
All right, hold on. And make sure to like, subscribe. I appreciate all you. Good night, good luck, and keep gaming.